set up for YouTube in the recording. I remembered this time. Ladies and gentlemen, now I don't have to download it at the end of the stream. Welcome back to GreedFall. Just to make sure everything was tested and proper, I spoke quickly to Vasco there, and fortunately, he had a mission for me, which is good, because that's what I wanted to do. Where is my stream? Come now, chop chop, Twitch, there we go. Show that I exist. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's hear Vasco out. He wants to
with pleasure.
Prove he's still a knot, which I thought he was. I know they kicked him out, but they didn't really kick him out of being a knot. They just said, don't get on a boat anymore, which, you know, alright, for a boat-faring people, might as well be kicking you out of the cool boat club. But at the same time, I don't feel like he needs to prove to anyone his loyalties. I was only half listening to Vasco, but it seemed kind of vague at best what he was proving here by having yet another portion to his quest. I thought we were done. We saw that his brother was kind of shitty. He was like, phew, glad I'm not like that. And, you know, the day was saved. But apparently there's yet more to Vasco's story. We'll do that, and then we'll continue on with some main quest stuff. Hi, me again. Remember me from, like, a hot minute ago?
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I seem to recall you told me to do a thing. I don't remember what the thing was, but you were like, do a thing for me, and I'll bend the rules for you.
Captain Vasco, I'm glad to see you again. Did you profit from your time on land?
5 minutes since we spoke.
Admiral. That's why I've come to see you.
You want me to entrust you with a loyalty mission?
Indeed.
Very well. A short time ago, we lost one of our ships near the island. The reputation of the Norts suffered from it.
Well, yeah, you lost a ship. It's kind of big. How do you misplace a ship?
Numerous rumors.
We cannot let the land dwellers think we are losing the sea. So I need
well, now you're gonna lose the whole ocean? Alright, that's a bit much, lady. Kinda hard to lose that. You go east for any direction far enough and you hit the ocean.
The island, not far from Xavier.
Thank you, Admiral.
I'm counting on you, Captain Vasco.
This seems like a really important thing to entrust to somebody you kicked out of your cool best friends forever club. Just saying. What's the point of these loyal... Why not give people who are in the inner circle but want to be promoted further the loyalty missions? Why give a guy that you fucking dry docked, or whatever the expression was, this loyalty mission? You know, we kind of insulted you and pissed you off. Go do this favor for us and we'll say, take backsies. It's like, damn, you've got me over a barrel. I guess I'll help you. But whatever, it's Vasco, and he seems like a cool guy. I'm a little weird. Smoky over there. Definitely seems like I'm throwing my lot in with Vasco and Petrus here, which might be an odd combo. They don't exactly seem like they get along the best, or have the most aligned interests, but you know what? Makes for an interesting play. Really? I was just walking by. Was attacking me strictly necessary? What have we gained here, buddy? Not much. You lost your life, actually. You gained nothing. Such a senseless waste of human life. Alright, so wherever I'm going, it's down here? What? Really? No, surely not. Yeah, okay, no, it's on the other end of that. Mining outcrop? I don't know what that would be. Slag heap? Mayhaps. Who can say? Ah, GreedFall. Seems like it's just you and me recording. Part of me does miss the old days of recording. I'm coming up on 10 years of recording here. 10 years of making videos and I mean, that's really it. 10 years of making videos and publishing them to YouTube? God almighty. What do I have to show for it? Shockingly little. For being at this game for 10 years, I've probably got the least amount of return on viewers for someone who consistently uploads and makes content. But hey, I like doing it, so what are you gonna do? Put effort into advertising? Never. Although I'm hoping that with, like, my best ofs I want to make, I've got some good clips for this, for GreedFall. I'm hoping that goes well. How's the beauties treating you with the gun? Might have been Petrus who was like, "Come here, my beauties." You guys alright? Ah! He jump kicked me in the face. Yeah, 10 years uploading to YouTube. Been through a lot of algorithm changes, been through a lot of fads come and gone, seen a lot of memes. Hell, my channel's older than some people that are, like, cognizant enough to watch YouTube. That's weird. Oh, Jesus Christ, what a great sword. Holy shit. This is just on a dude? Yeah, alright, sure, thanks. That's better than my legendary. That doesn't make... Okay. Just some guy was hanging out with that. Sure, why not? Why the hell not? But yeah, I'm hoping this, this best of thing I'm going to start trying draws a bit more attention to my channel. Ideally, I wouldn't mind, obviously, more people watching me. That'd be delightful. Have a grand old time. People to stream with, honestly. I've been looking at people doing, like, squad streams and playing games with friends, or even just, you know, other people in the call when they stream or personalities, and I feel like that could be a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I don't have any friends, so them's the breaks. I certainly don't have any streaming friends. The couple of friends I do have, while they might be down for something like that, they're not streamers, and no offense to them, but it does show. With, like, one exception. I think Noki is actually very good at recording and streaming, but she'd certainly never admit it, and, well, I'm not going to pressure her into something she doesn't want to do, unless it's interpretive dance, because that would be funny. She could dance at me about how she doesn't want to be doing this dance. But yeah, no, hopefully with the highlight videos, where the hell? Jesus Christ, that's the ways away. Hopefully with the highlight videos, I get a little bit more notice. I can tweet those out, you know, people can sort of see me at my funniest and best, so this game's like 20 hours, 24 hours. So that'll be like a 3-minute highlight video of me being funny. That's enough to form an opinion, right? Hopefully a positive one. Nah, I've got some clips I like that I'm looking forward to pulling. I did remember to hit record this time, so I can tell how long I've been going, and ideally, for God's sakes, these things, how big the file size is can be mitigated that way. But that's in a perfect world. Yeah, may the shadow engulf us, may the light protect us. May the in-between fucking shower us in money. You know, it occurs to me... That one definitely froze, that werewolf thing. It occurs to me that we don't need to be killing each other on this island. There's plenty of wild animals to kill and tame these lands, you know? I mean, my god, I must have killed 20 of these things in 5 minutes. That's no small feat, granted, but at the same time... What the hell, guys? Why aren't we, you know, working on that? What's this pile of rocks? Okay, well, I got rocks from it, fair enough. What they were doing stacked up on the side of the road is beyond me, but... Crude iron's crude iron. Who am I to look crude iron in the mouth? Oh, it's down here? Really? There's a wrecked ship down... Okay. I don't know how you got a ship down here, but I can tell you how you wrecked it once it got here. You don't put ships in a big old cave like this, guys. You kind of need water for ships, you see. I know all about ships. I sailed here on one. Yes, sir, let me tell you. Well, it appears we're in a maze. When it comes to ships, oh, ships. I know a thing or two. For example, the bit with the sticks on top. That's the part that doesn't go in the water. Put that part towards the sky. The roundy, sort of flat part. That's the part you want to put in the water. That's where the ship goes. I do wish he'd put his sword away faster. Old, Dessard there. Dessard? Steve here. Wish he'd put his sword away faster. This looks like a camp.
Look, there it is.
It's sad, seeing a large ship on its side like this. It almost looks like a giant corpse.
Well observed, actually. And it does a bit. Again, alright, we're a little bit closer to the ocean, but I still see how it got wrecked. You parked it on the dirt, which you don't... How did it get here? Where's the ocean in relation to here? It's not like the tide is about us.
These beasts were captive. Could they have died during the sinking?
Yeah, no.
I think so. They don't seem to have drowned. Something bigger is thought.
Oh. You gonna get a creature fight? Nice, 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 nice. Been a while since old Tentacle Face was running around. Search the area. Oh, we got it. Something broke out of this cage. Uh-oh. Arg, what's going on?
An enormous cage. But look,
It's been broken. Is this ringing any bells for anyone else?
I suppose you were there, weren't you, at the beginning? Petrus wasn't. That also... Alright, are we more concerned about what broke out of the cage or what broke out of the fucking boat? Also, if it's the same thing, how did it do that? Like, what was the order in which it busted out?
the hull was torn apart. And given the way that the wood is broken, it came from the inside. Damn it. What happened here?
There are scratch marks almost everywhere on the wood, but they do not look like the marks a reef would make.
Well, no.
This ship was apparently carrying creatures from the island. The largest one managed to escape and made a hole in the hull as it tried to run away, just like in Serene.
Yeah, they keep doing that.
The sailors didn't stand a chance.
Maybe, like, don't transport them live?
Satisfied with our deductions. She will want concrete proof. Let's keep searching.
What's up with me? Just enjoying myself. I'm running around in GreedFall, reflecting on the last 10 years of YouTube I've done. Because on December 9th, it will be the 10-year anniversary of the first video I've ever uploaded. Am I going to do anything for it? Probably not. But, you know, it's a nice event. Might have some cake on stream. It's also my birthday. Oh! Hi! You're just vibing there, huh? Was this your handiwork? 'Cause, you're definitely gonna die. Oh, you have a lot of armor, actually. Let's, can we draw this thing back out? Okay, nope, we're gonna fight it in there, huh? That's questionable at best. Trying to take its armor away there, fellas. Left trigger's good for the... Oh, it's doing the fucking tunneling thing. Come on, fellas. Back this way. Speaking of dates, you won't be streaming Thursday the 25th. That's this Thursday, and that is correct. That is Thanksgiving here in the US of A, and for obvious reasons of I'm going to be with family, I'm taking that day off. That said, I will stream longer on Friday as a result. Probably only like an hour, maybe hour and a half, two at most, longer on Friday, but you know, it'll be a longer stream. Legendary sword. Oh, shit. I was about to say, the legendary sword's fucking this thing up, and then he fucking bitch slapped me. Alright. Eat gun. Oh, God. What's going on with your belly? Oh, that's so weird. Also, stop trying to... Oh, God. Please stop trying to kill me. Oh. This guy. He's very keen to hit me. Oh, God. Okay. Alright, alright. Calm down, calm down. I don't have any armor right now. Yeah. Kinda sucks when you're coming after me and you got two able... Okay, thanks, camera. Two able-bodied young men attacking you. Able-bodied young men, please attack quicker. Alright, gun! Gun didn't work! Oh, God! The gun failed me. What is his deal with me? What did I do to this thing other than try and shoot it? Other people have tried to shoot this thing. Ow. God damn, this guy. Got a hard-on for me. Thanks for the level, though. And the $5. I'll treasure it. God, honestly, the level was worth more. What do we got? We have 2? We do have 2. What do I want? What is this? Anointed weapons. Allows the application of alchemical preparations on weapons. That could be good. Could be good. What's up here? This only costs 1 point, actually. Sharpened edge. Attacks with long blades deal more damage. I'm not using a long blade, am I? Although I think I'm trying to, with my, my agility going up, or trying to get it up. Powerful attacks deal more damage to armor. That could be good. Oh, I need down here. One-handed heavy weapons cause higher loss of balance. That could be good. But do I want that? Do I want the anointed thing? What goes on down here? Chemical assassin's touch. What was anointed poison? I could poison my weapons. That could be good. Can I poison my gun? That would be interesting. Could get stasis, or, you know, the ability to use rings, or, what is this? Traps. Yeah, no, I'm never doing that. Promise you that's not happening. What are you? The mowing attack. I don't know what that does. Mowing attack. More long blades. That ups my fury. That might be the best, honestly, because fury's quite good. Go down this tree. And that's it for level ups. Alright, what was calories there guarding? We finally managed to get the creatures entrusted to us on board, after giving them potions provided by alchemists. The largest one is terrifying, even when it's asleep. Yeah, boy howdy. I asked for it to be chained and kept in a cage. Probably should have just killed it. Tonight we set sail. The weather is mild and crossing should be uneventful. Crew is complaining about the presence of these creatures on board. The largest one started moving again despite what we gave it. The large beast is woken up, howling in rage. We'll never make it to the continent in these conditions. Chuck it overboard! Right back to the island. Let's hope the cage will hold until then. Beast is moving so much we're having trouble sailing. Ugh, didn't seem that big. We can see the coast from the crow's nest. I hope we'll make it in time before it... Well, dramatically timed.
Seem to corroborate the captain's journal. This is the same thing that happened at the harbor in Serene.
Beast was bigger
the
there.
Guardian who was locked up on the boat freed itself and ripped apart the hull of the boat to get out.
Yes, and my brothers had no means of saving their lives or the ship, alas. Let's go back and explain this to the Admiral. The captain's journal will serve as proof.
Yeah, sorry to hear about that, guy. Really a shame what happened, but, hey, you know, at the same time, mission accomplished! You look good now in front of the Admiral, having solved the mystery of the lost ship that was right here the whole time. I know it means the other kind of lost, but come now, really. So many animal parts that just aren't worth picking up. You can't sell them for very much, and I'm not crafting in this game when I can avoid it. Which so far has been the entire time. I don't have any points in crafting, it won't let me craft, and all puzzles that involve crafting can be solved with money instead. Truly, solvent of the world. Money. Anyway, after Vasco's quest here, we're probably gonna continue one of the main story missions. Specifically the one that looked like it needs me to talk to the person I spoke to already. Be like, hey, I'm back. Listen, follow-up question about all that shit we talked about earlier. Oh, tribeswoman. Who knows, maybe I can get them another hat. Since it seems like the cure, quote-unquote, for the Malachite? One of those. Seems like it might be able to pick a faction, be it through religion or alchemists, on whether or not I can, well, on which one gets us the hell out of here. Travel. Just go there. Why do I have to go to the other travel spot? Why not just mosey my way on over here? Malachor, thank you. Knew it was something to that effect. Great job. Keep trying. You'll get around. Ah, there you go. She got around it. Good old... them. They got around it. Whoever they are. Travel. This is traveling, apparently. Port quarter. Yes, I know. Okay. Again, their outfits and hair remind me quite a bit of Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, if anyone's ever played that. Which I have. I got all the achievements on Xbox, and it's one I've always kind of meant to go back and get all the achievements on Windows, because it's fairly easy. It's just get all the collectibles and beat the game. It's not the hardest game in the world by any stretch.
Regarding the mission you entrusted Captain Vasco with,
We have come to give our conclusions.
Here they're making a sequel.
We examined the shipwreck and the surrounding area. A creature they carried on board managed to set itself free. An enormous beast. It made a hole in the hull and caused the sinking. We could only find dead bodies.
Alas, I was expecting it. May the sea be their shroud. We shall not forget them. Did you find anything?
The captain's journal
No,
tells
it's
the
only
tale
got like
of the ship from their departure
10, 12 achievements.
Thank you, Vasco. It seems that the potions of the Alliance failed us once more. And rest assured, we will never transport another one of those creatures. They are too dangerous for our ships.
Yeah, just kill him.
Our honor is safe, thanks to you. You have proven your loyalty, and you have regained my trust.
How did he lose that trust? You just kind of fired him one day.
History, Vasco. I will send someone to tell the tattooist. He'll be waiting for you.
Oh shit, is he gonna draw like a dick on her face, or what? Yeah. All Hellblade is, like I said, is just, the collectible in that game is, like, lore stones. You run up to them and it, like, fills in history or lore of Norse mythology or, like, Senua's background. I don't really remember. I wasn't paying attention that much. I was just playing it for achievements. And, yeah, all the other achievements are just beat the game. Like, you get them naturally through story.
I have come to receive my tattoo. The Admiral should have informed you.
Indeed, Captain. Congratulations. Well, take a seat. You know the drill.
We're gonna get some Yakuza ink? That'd be
What
rad.
do you think about it? I feel more Norse than ever.
great. Congratulations, Vasco.
You gonna show me the tattoo, or... Okay, Hey, Vasco's friendly to me. Nice. Alright. On to main mission. Yeah, this. So, I noticed when I was, booting up the game, G-Wick gave it away, the fact that they're huge and scary, the fact that they destroy skips and one might squeeze into an ant. Yeah, no, they keep breaking those ships, and until we invent ironclads, I don't think they're going to be able to transport them via ship. Find sanctuary indicated by Deirdre? Find the sanctuary indicated by that person. But then here, speak to Darren. I've made up words. Sorry, in my brain, Deirdre there was Darren. That was the same name. Question the bishop in San Mathis. Yeah, we can do this. Let's go do quest for Panacea. Why not? Why not? But yeah, no, they've tried that at least twice. Let's transport large, drugged-up beasts by ship. Having never seen Jurassic Park 2, I'm guessing. And were surprised when it went poorly. Oops. Well, cost them a couple ships and probably a dozen good men and women, but, you know, at least they learned their lesson and Vasco got a cool tattoo out of it, wherever it is on his body. I'm gonna assume it's on his penis. Until I'm told otherwise. And I'm supposing now he's, like, back in the cool kids club. He fucking did his job, and they were all like, get the hell out of here, for some reason? And then he, like, went and told them why their ship broke. And they're like, welcome back, buddy. Bit of a fickle bunch, these nuts, aren't they? Frankly, I don't see what the big deal is, Vasco. Why do you want to hang out with them so much? Speaking of NPCs being friendly, minor spoilers, which ending of the game you get? Ooh, there's more endings. Depends on how friendly you are with companions, the big factions, natives, and the congregation, etc. Well, like I said, it seems like my boys are Petrus and Vasco, which may be at odds with each other. I'm not really... They seem to have somewhat differing opinions when it comes to the natives. But they're the guys I like, so they're the ones I'm gonna do the side stories for, and go... Didn't I slaughter them to free some people, like, just a minute ago? Pretty sure this is where I was killing some people. But yeah, I'm gonna try and make Vasco and Petrus happy, because they're my boys and I like them. Can't say I'm too keen on anyone else. I flat out, I'll say I flat out don't really care for, Eustrius, or whatever his name is, the fucking guard captain that came with me on the boat. Don't really give a shit about him. I keep making the coin merchants happy, though, so I guess he likes me. The natives, I'm being evil, so I'm deliberately ignoring, the woman from there. And, yeah, the alchemists really seem to be getting under my skin a lot, so, not me, the character, but me, the player. The alchemists are really trying my patience. So, I guess we'll see with them. Multiple ending game, as in it has several... That's what multiple endings means. Yes, thank you, Art. I understand the words multiple and endings. It's kind of in the title. Bit of a giveaway. It's like when I guessed the ending of How to Lose 30 Pounds in 30 Days. Figured it out. Context clues led me to understand what the ending of that book was going to be. Wasn't a very interesting read. Like I said, gave away the entire ending in the title. Never should have bothered. Very boring read. Somebody's fucking shouting something. I can't come in there until we kill someone. Okay. They're dead. Alright, let's see.
Do it. What are you doing? Who let you pass?
Your men.
Well...
We are here to parley with your chief.
Parley? With Renaigse? You truly believe that...
Leave this to me. I want to know what they have to say. I know you, Renaigse. It is you who freed the Loyan prisoners.
Yes.
And to do that, You spilled the blood of my own brothers and sisters.
Yes.
We seek a cure for my people. That is why I liberated the sages, and it is the reason I am here. I am fully committed to finding this cure, even if violence must be employed.
Hell, I'll employ violence, and if I happen to... Oh, shit. If I happen to find a cure while employing that violence, more's the pity! Sorry, that was the wrong expression. All the better!
You are defeated, but I'm not here to take your lives. Where is the Mistress of Wisdom? I will keep the secret for myself. Neither the Bridge Alliance nor anyone else will learn it from me.
I hope you speak with truth.
No, I'll sell it to
You
the
will
highest
find
bidder
the
immediately.
in the village of Vigshardir.
Don't make up words.
Northeast of this camp. Now leave us. And do not betray your word.
Betray my word. Got it. Can I... Okay, can't kill them. I tried. Worth a shot. Alright, find... Whatever that was. Northeast. Find the... Tirna? Yeah, Tirna Harkadachas. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna go where they're telling me to. Pronunciation be damned. I'd probably feel a little bit worse about killing all the natives and, you know, siding against them in this evil playthrough if A, it wasn't so much fun doing the mustache twirl, and B, I could pronounce any of their fucking names. Like, in a real-world setting, I'll work hard to pronounce your name in your language. That's fair. In this fictional world, just make it easy. Just fucking make... I'm an idiot, alright? Dumbify it for me. Simplify it down to its purest root. Make it go rescue the knots have the right idea. That's a word I can pronounce. I look at that and I go, that says knot. And it turns out it's not. Make it be like, find the dude at the... I don't even know what this is. Am I looking for a person? Is it a tribe? Is it like an idol? Find the MacGuffin. That's all you need to say. And I'm like, got it, understand. But instead it's... I can't pronounce that for the life of me. Always a hit or miss system, making your own language for a video game. Like French. Ugh. Anytime French shows up, like in Dragon Age, I'm like, oh god, nonsense. Garbage language from mongrel people. No idea what you're saying to me. Which, it's Onimusha 3, right? That has, it fucking takes place in modern-day Paris, of all things. And, like, Jean-Luc is, or Jacques-Luc, something like that. I can't remember his name. Like, noted French comedian and actor is just randomly in Onimusha 3. It's like, what? Why? Why are you here? It's his likeness and voice lent to the game. I guess he was just a big Onimusha fan. He's like a motorcycle-riding secret agent of Paris, France, fighting Japanese demons and monsters. It's very odd. Onimusha 3. Kind of a mess. Normally, the Onimusha games are set in the Edo period of Japan. This one made the bold choice to set itself in, you know, modern-day Paris. That should already tell you how weird that game was. Oh, Onimusha 3. This seems like it's something. Oh, hey! Is that your thing over there? Because boy howdy, did I find it easily. Hello.
Good day. I'm looking...
What are you doing here? You are in a hidden village, a sacred village.
I was about to tell you.
You have no place here.
Alright,
I seek an audience with the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Harkadachtas. Do you know where I can find her?
The Tierna is in her home. She goes, she comes as her heart desires. Only her Voglendaig must know. And if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell her. Renaigse. Go away, leave me alone now. I have much to do. The great hunt is coming.
My sword's about to hunt your face.
Please now, I wish her
Get in
no
there,
harm.
oh, fuck that. Kill him.
You speak well and say pretty things.
Yes,
but
I
it is
do.
by your doings that you will be judged.
Oh.
Then, in that case, tell me what I can do.
Whoop.
There is much.
Third
to be
one more
done
so.
in this
Yeah.
season. And Pedir, the great
Onimusha 1 and 2, like I said, I think it's the Edo period Japan Civil War. But told as if, you know, it's demons and,
That would be good.
well, demons and our protagonists. But, yeah, Onimusha 3 took the bold step and made itself just fucking insane. So what am I doing here? Yep, gain the villagers' trust and find Pedir the Great Gatherer. Well, Pedir's over there. I suppose I need to talk to some people. Ugh, I got a hat for a girl a couple villages away. Doesn't that count for anything, guys? She's got a sweet hat now because of me.
Bortir to Madre Naixe.
Good day. I seek the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Ha Kadachtis.
I have no idea what you want with her, but no one in the village will tell Renaixe where to find her.
I do not seek to harm her, only to speak with her.
I don't know where she is. Her Voglendaig might know, but I think he will tell you nothing. You are in one of the most sacred villages of our lands. The Renaixe are not welcome here.
Then fucking fight me.
They are busy making ready for the great hunt.
Maybe I could help you with something.
Help us?
You're not welcome here. Get the fuck out. Maybe I can help. Oh, well, shit, if you're here to help, by all means.
We place bells on the path.
Why?
To keep the animals away.
Okay.
During the last hunt, there was a great storm, and the bells were badly damaged.
Would you like me to repair them?
That would be good. If not, we need to make new ones, and I am afraid we will not have the time.
Why don't you repair them? Help repair the bells for the Great Village Hunt. Okay. Where are these bells at? Oh god, they're all over the place. Ugh. Hopefully I just walk up and it's like, yeah, you can fix this, no problem. They got knocked over on string. Introducing a fictional language to, in-game or any other storytelling medium is always a bit hit or miss. How introducing a real language can be, well, quite. Esperanto, looking at you. Don't get why writers and some making up and shoehorning in hocus-pocus languages into their story. Part of its world building. These are ancient people, and obviously they're not all going to speak English or Common or whatever you want to call it. So, you know, native tribes or like elves in a fantasy setting will have their own words for things. It's like, you may call them deer, but we elf folk call them Nirgogs. And it's like, alright, it's cool that you have your own language, just say deer though, because I, the player, you know, I don't care about your fictional bullshit. If you were a real life person, being like, oh yeah, the, I don't know, Latvian word for deer is Nirbolg. Cool, interesting. That I'll respect. You look and go, ah, oh, Nirbolg. I'll be like, oh yeah, cool. Fictional made-up language, I don't give a shit. I don't know what the Latvian word for deer is. That was just an example, but whatever.
Do you know where I might find the Mistress of Wisdom?
Is that your hair, or do you just have, like, tree branches stapled onto your head?
Do you know where she might be found?
I am sorry, but I will not tell her.
What's your accent?
Bend the truth to their desires. Some of them tried to capture her.
What the fuck?
To us that we can trust you.
This guy.
You could help me find the sacred seal that I lost. This would prove a little. It is a
They just grab anyone in the studio and say, yeah, sound vaguely foreign. I had it with me when I was going to the river. An entire tour of the entirety of the UK, and his accent is right there.
I am alone in the village.
I'm alone in the village.
And what with the preparations and the great hunt, I cannot leave at this time.
I cannot leave at this
I'm going
time.
to look near the river and see if I can find it.
Thank you, Renaixe.
Find the symbol of Ongos. Alright. Details?
Could you help us remember where you lost the seal you were looking
Oh,
to
it's just
recover?
at the river. I thought we were gonna get what does it look like.
Near the river. That is
The river.
where I dropped it when the wild animals came and chased me away.
Thank you.
You're going on a hunt and you got scared by a wild animal. Boy, this hunt doesn't sound promising. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what hunt means to you guys, but if it means the same thing it does to us, it's gonna fail. If you just run away at the sight of wild animals. Kind of essential that you don't do that when you're hunting. You know. Just a thought. What do we have here? Find the symbol. Alright, well, that's easy enough. Suppose I'll start there and work my way up through. But yeah, I've always kind of rolled my eyes at, like, here's the Klingon language, here's the elf language. I get that it's important for world building. You know, every race has their own language and whatnot, but just... all you really need to do is establish that they have one, and that's it. You don't need to fucking... What the hell was that camera angle? You don't need to remind us constantly that they have their own language by having the character be like, ah, yes, the great river, Numbasa. It's like, what's that mean? It means rocks. It's like, he could have just said rocks. It's like, oh, I didn't remember the word in common. That's the worst. When a character's like, I didn't remember the word in English that's supposed to be bilingual. It's like, that's not how it works. I've associated with enough bilingual people where that's not at all how it works. Occasionally they'll forget the word in English, but then they'll just describe it in whatever fucking way they feel like it. They also won't definitely swap between languages mid-sentence. That's insane. No one does that. Unless, you know, they're being deliberately vague about something. Mid-sentence, they change to a language only one other person knows to hide the truth. Something I'm sure Arg's aware of, being bilingual himself. We're gonna assume the symbol's here and the group of fucking poisonous bats. My least favorite thing to fight because they spit poison and it's really annoying. Alright, one of these things might have the symbol. Gotta check them all. I don't think it's on that tree. That's just like tree sap. These bushes are just berries. Yeah, hawthorn. Don't know what that would be. Also, they seem to have a different color if they're like a story-related plot item or something. But also, if it's at the river, I guess hold the phone. What's this? Ah, there it is. Alright, cool. Hit up you. Next, I guess. The bells. The bells of the hunt. Let's see, are we gonna have to craft something for these here bells, or can we just kind of run up to it and angrily poke at it and prod at it until it's fixed magically? Can I can't clip my way up the rocks. Ugh! Use your damn feet! These are moss-covered rocks, you can get some traction. Oh, for God's sake. Ugh! You're the worst! Ugh! Worse than Fable. As a multilingual, I can confirm switching between languages mid-sentences is something I never do unless I'm trying to intentionally vague or be an asshole. If I can't remember the word, I'll just describe it in some other way in the language, not switch to a different language. Oh, I can't get up. How do I get up there? This isn't... maybe I'll loop back around. I don't think I have the vigor to scale that just yet. Yeah, the Enlightened, and there's a bit of poison on your blade. They could have recorded more than one dialogue for entering battle. That's a line he says during battle. I refuse to believe whoever was making this game, while playtesting it, nobody listened to them say the same one line over and over again in battle and said, there's no way this will ever get boring. Can you, for the love of God, just let me go over here? I get it, you don't want me to. That's where the fun of the game is. But you can't keep me out of there forever. You've put something on that path, so it must be there.
Let's take a look at these chimes. Its base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base.
Dirk might be able to help. He's quite the able-bodied soldier. Good with his hands.
Do I have craftsmanship, please? Oh, god damn it. Ugh. Right, and if I bring Kurt, if I'm friends with Kurt, I think they were saying I have... Yeah, but he's suspicious. I need him to be, like, friendly or nice. Or I just level up until I get crafting. Alright, well, that mission's come to a screeching halt. Let's get this one over here. I'll put a point into crafting next available opportunity, because my god, I'm sick of getting stonewalled by this crafting thing. I deliberately picked a difficulty that said I won't need to craft in order to play the game, leading me to believe I didn't need to craft in order to play the flippin' game. God, that's a lot over there. Lots of berries, I imagine. See, if this were like Skyrim, I could just hop down there and run across the damn river. In fact, if it were many other games, I could just hop down there and run across the damn river. Not Desarde, though. He needs a bridge, damn it. It's not about being vague. As much as a person randomly switches between language mid-sentence for no reason, I just assume that person's having a stroke trying to be an asshole at my expense. Yeah, that's fair. There's, I know Finnish has a fucking field day whenever anyone tries to be Finnish in a video game. One of the Assassin's Creed games had the unfortunate decision to make one of its characters Finnish, but rather than like hire a Finn to do the voice acting for it, they just looked up what a common Finnish name was and were like, ah, that's your name, and gave it to some random guy. And due to their lack of, like, effort or work in that, the guy butchers his own name. He doesn't even pronounce it right. And, Ubisoft or Assassin's Creed or whoever had to really backtrack quickly and be like, yeah, he's Finnish, but he's been away from his home for so long, he forgot how to pronounce certain words because he's so not used to the language. It's like, oh, really? He forgot how to pronounce his own name, huh? Or, in one of the Wolfenstein games, there's a Finnish woman who, she is a Finnish voice actress. They at least got it right that time. But her dialogue has her just randomly swearing in the middle of her sentence. So, she'll be just talking in English to BJ Blazkowicz there, and randomly throw out a Finnish swear because, like, she's looking for a wrench or something, and then keep going. And it's like, it doesn't make any sense.
Are you Padilla?
The swears she's saying have no business being in any way related to the sentence.
That I know no more if I am what you say.
What?
In truth, I fear being dust.
Oh yeah, like Thanos, got it.
To settle on the earth.
What has happened to you? Why such despair?
My eyes have clouded.
Oh, you gotta pull the hood back.
No more. Nothing at all. I was once the great gatherer.
But by the devil, why have they sent a blind man to gather herbs?
No one knows. I said nothing to
Bullshit. I can beat you. Anything that no self-respecting person would just forget how to properly pronounce their own name. Yeah, that was pretty much the mindset Finns had regarding it. At least so I am told.
Of the sacred dye. I know they are here in these woods.
Butchered his own name and whatever random Finnish they gave him, and it's like, that's not right at all for those pronunciations. It's like, oh, he was too far away and forgot all of his language, including his own name. And it's like, I don't think that's possible or true. I think you're full of shit, actually. I'm not gonna do that.
This is absurd. Here you are, lost in the woods, unable to find the herbs that you must gather. You don't think that you should speak to someone?
If I tell them I have lost...
How have they not noticed you're blind?
They will sit me down on a stone near the hearth. And then I would only serve to tell stories to children.
Why is that so bad?
I, the great gatherer, the only person to know these...
Maybe you should tell people then.
Where the sacred plants...
Because at the moment you're fucking blind, so knowing where they are is not helping anyone. But this quest isn't going to continue until I do this, so...
Very well. Can you tell me which plants you need? If you are certain that they are somewhere in this patch of woods, it won't be difficult.
But how am I to guide you? The names we give to these plants are not the same.
Okay, but
as
you
the
remember what
names
they look like,
you
right?
give
The
them.
red one with
Describe
thorns.
I
The
think I'll
blue
find
one that smells like plums.
Blue flower,
Ah, there you go.
another green mushroom, and the last ingredient is it blackberry.
Very well. Don't go anywhere. I'll take care of it.
I once watched a documentary about mushrooms. I have the mushrooms and the berries. Am I done? Oh yeah, I'm done. I just have those already.
I'm back, Padir.
Yes.
I watched a documentary about mushrooms, and you might think that's somewhat boring. Mushrooms are fucking weird, so it was actually kind of interesting. But, no, the guy in it was, I'm trying to tell this story before I continue the dialogue here. He was explaining that, it's like, here's two mushrooms that are very similar. This one, if you eat it, tastes like warm, buttery popcorn. And this one, if you eat it, kills you in 3 minutes. And the only way that they are different, that you could tell them apart in nature, is the poisonous one has moss growing on the east side of its fucking hood. And the hot buttered popcorn one has moss growing on the southwest side of its hood. And it's like, Jesus Christ, why? It's quite the opposite. People often suddenly turn into very aggressive assholes, even in slight mispronunciation of their names.
I found the herbs that you were looking for.
It is their name. They're allowed to be defensive about it.
You are good for a Renaigse. I did not know your kind bore souls such as you.
Look, it wouldn't let me just leave you to your business. I, as an evil man, would love to just leave a blind man to gather fucking plants at night.
Do not tell them what you have learned about me. I do not wish that they treat me like a broken cripple.
Okay, I'll tell everyone. Got it. Tell the villager that Padir's been found. Well, yeah, he's blind. Obviously. I have to tell them. And hopefully I can level up and get the stupid crafting fucking level. That'd be nice. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go do other story missions until I can get a level in crafting. If I can't force the blind man to gather shrooms and whatnot in the dark of night by himself, I'm at least going to out him to the village so that he's upset. Not you, I don't think. Was it someone around here? Was it you? No, you're just a random ass villager. Was it you? Who am I? Oh, it's someone over here? Who the fuck am I looking for this? Tell the villager. The villager, thanks. Maybe it was this guy.
Well now, Renaigse.
No, you're the bell guy. My bad.
Not yet.
Very well.
This guy. This is the guy I need to speak to.
Ongos.
What do you want, Renaigse?
Oh, I did find the seal, actually.
I found your seal. It was indeed near the river.
My heart thanks you. You are a Renaigse like no other. The Tirna Hakadaktas would have been angry if I had lost it. The Tirna Hakadaktas went into the sacred Mosque. She goes often there to meditate.
And where could I find this mosque?
To the west of the village.
Thought I had to gain
into
2
the
favors
heart
with
of
them.
the woods. There is a passage between the rocks that gives
Can I
access.
just ditch this bell
Wary.
quest?
This is an untamed place where the animals are wild and numerous.
So it's just like the rest of this island. Got it.
I must leave.
Yeah, I thought I had to do this. I thought I had to do the bell thing. You just told me where she was. But I found your gatherer.
You are here again.
There you go.
I found Padir. He should be along shortly.
Whatever made him take so long? He is not a man to be bothered by the beasts.
True. He's blind.
Padir has gone blind. His pride would not let him tell you, and he found himself in the woods unable to find the herbs.
Blind? But that's horrible. And he left without telling us. That old silly fool. We shall not let him leave the village again. He could have been wounded. Or eaten.
You were right to tell her. Better to swallow one's pride, but remain alive.
I thank you, Renaikse. Your acts are as beautiful as your words.
Damn it!
You are welcome here. And I hope you find the Tierna Hakadaktas.
Yeah, you got something in your throat. Anyway, repair the bells, gain the trust. Okay, yeah, they're not gonna... Well, unless the map is telling me where she is. Yeah, wait a minute. I still haven't gained the villagers' trust, but I might not need to. Just to, go here and find her. But, at the very least, I made that blind old man's day a little bit worse. And that's what it's all about, being evil. The villagers like me, but deep down, I know the truth. I'm just leading them on until I slaughter them all. And I made a blind old man a bit upset.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Oh, there you are. I was wondering. I was like, what's fighting me? Who dares challenge my authority? Down this way. Alrighty then. Should be right around here somewhere. Do I need to help the villagers again to get a bit more direction? Because, seems like I'm in the general area. Unless it's these berries. Yep, no. Or this way. Aha! Here we go. Damn. Hello. We gonna throw down?
You are not welcome here, Renaikse.
Just walked up anyway, damn.
I regret troubling your rest. My name is Disarday. I am a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Mev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Cardwin. What is a legate? And what could he want from me?
I am an emissary, a representative of my nation. I've come to speak to you about a cure.
Of what cure do you speak? You do not show signs of sickness.
But I'm pretty sick.
But on our continent,
Sorry.
many people are dying from a terrible plague.
The plague is
Dangerous
called
sickness to
ligma.
Malachor.
I had to.
And none of our doctors have been able to heal.
I understand
anyone
if you don't want to
taking
help me now.
it. We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful that it can heal almost anything. You would be.
My son, it is clear this woman has no intention of helping us. As for this miraculous remedy, allow me to cast doubt on its very existence. The only true miracles come from the enlightened.
You come here all the way into my haven to deafen me with your teachings of holy miracles.
Does seem like we could have at least waited for her to, you know, respond before denouncing her there, Petrus. Just saying.
You are either completely crazed or foul liars.
Both, baby!
None of this makes sense. But enough. I have lost enough time with your lies and your foolish thoughts. I do not know what you truly want from me, but I will not be used like some puppet.
Oh damn, we fighting? Cool. Ow. Oh, is there poison on your blade? It's so unlike you. Poison on your blade? Why, Vasco? Well, that was easy. Where'd she go? And does she mind that I've just killed her pets? Catch up with her. Ah, she's off in that direction. Got it. She fucking booked it out of there. I'll assume just up this mountain path here. Ditched you and guess she minds it more than somewhat you killing her pets. She sicked them on me! Also, I can set up a camp right here. Nice. But yeah, she sicked them on me, alright? If she didn't want them dying, she shouldn't have had them attack us. Albeit, Petrus could have fucking waited to hear what she had to say before denouncing her crazy talk. That's a good sign, the skull on a stick. That might have made her somewhat more amicable. Got it. Boy, guns solve everything in this game. What have we
There is
here?
residue. It looks as if something had been placed here.
Also, I have an attribute point. Please let that just be crafting. I'm begging you, crafting. No, this isn't crafting. Ugh. I could do level 3 agility. That'd be nice. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, swords. What are we looking at? We have you. Oh, that's my offhand. 333 or 320. I'm gonna go 333. Also has better stun at 116%. Seems like that's, you know, 16 more than I need it to be, but this is better than my legendary sword, based purely on damage and everything. I also have the Great Flaming Needle, which, while cool, worse than my current blade. And that's one-handed heavy weapons. You're good. You're good at bashing up armor, so I'll keep you where you are. But anyway, yeah, straight saber. Nice. Alright, find way to enter the door.
These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them. She passed through here, there's no doubt about it. But how was she able to get past these roots? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. But how?
Elaborate my hypothesis. Alright, guys, what do you know?
If you have an idea.
When in Tirfredi, do like the Tirfredians do. You need to think like them. They prefer magical rituals to mechanisms, and nature is at the center of their universe. You need to place something on this altar, but I have no idea what would be the proper offering. Siora would certainly know what to do. She is a denegad, after all.
I fear we lack proper instruction when it comes to island sorcery, and we have little choice. You are correct. Our young friend would be more versed in local superstitions.
Yeah, but I don't know if she likes me. Ask Sayori for help. Well, I certainly will. Okay. Back to the camp. Gotta have a chat with Sayori. Gather the companions, everyone. Hey, where are you? You're one of these people. There you are. Sayori.
Honor Manawi. My mother is still held in this outpost near Vigigado. I must do everything I can to free her from the lion's claws.
Yeah, sure, about that.
Will you accompany me?
Another time.
Maybe later. I have no time to take care of this at the moment.
I understand. But do not wait for too long. They may be hurting her. Anything else?
Yeah, the grotto.
Siora, we are in a bind. Literally. The Tierna Kadactus has fled through a passage. The entrance is sealed by roots.
A sacred passage, I am sure. Was there an altar stone near it?
Yes, there was.
Then that's it. You need to make an offering and it will open.
Yeah, we got
Put
that.
the right seed on the altar and the roots will spread apart. As for knowing which seed is the right one, without the Tierna to tell you, her Voglendag might know. If not, you'll need to search her home in the hopes of finding the right seed to offer. But that would be disrespectful to her.
Got it. Search the
I
home.
prefer finding another means.
I'll do my best. Thank you for your help.
Anything else?
Ask Agnos for more details. No, I'm just gonna search her home.
I must leave you. See you later.
Hopefully her home's just that tree down by the way. Nope, doesn't appear to be. And this is asking for more details regarding the passage made of roots. Mev's abode. Is Mev who I'm trying to fucking break into their house now? Huh. Well, here I am. That was cool. Alright then.
Do it! You cannot enter here. It is the dwelling of the Tierna Kadactus.
Ah!
I'll be on my way.
What do you know? Okay, is there another way in? Probably not.
Do it! You cannot enter
Yeah.
Very well.
Ah, there's our back door. Can I sneak around? Should have like a window or something I can put a ladder up to. Can we Kevin McAllister this shit? Break in, Home Alone style. I guess he more defended the home than broke in. You can improve weapons and armor at crafting tables. Oh god, why though? Ugh. If weapon or armor has a dash line, it can't be improved. If it has a circular round, it can be improved. So they can't be improved. Got it. Crafting. Ugh. Ugh. What if I sneak? Alright, he doesn't see me. I'll just mosey on up to the home here.
Do it!
Alright,
well.
fine.
Were you able to meet the Tierna Kadactus?
Well, about
Yes.
that.
But to my grave disappointment, she fled before I could expose my arguments.
Yes, many strangers have tried to capture her many times. She must have decided you were one of them.
Might have been the gun.
I'm once again in need of your assistance. I must take the passage blocked by a door of roots.
You had the honor of speaking with my mistress. If she chose to follow the sacred passage, then it is that she had nothing more to say to you. Why would I share with you the understanding of the ritual that protects her?
I won't shoot you in the face.
I promise that I mean her no harm. I just need to expose as best I can the problem at hand. Her help is truly
The mustache
necessary.
twirl doesn't ever fail.
Tell me more.
My people have fallen prey to a serious illness, which has almost certainly taken my own mother by now. If we do not quickly find a remedy, we shall all follow her to the grave. But the Tiernahak Kadaktas can help
Come
us.
on, you can't
Be
deny the
assured
mustache.
she will know of a remedy able to heal this sickness that plagues us.
Your question is noble, and with great respect for the life of all. You must feed the offering.
Evil mustache strikes again.
I need to place a seed on the stone steely, don't I?
Yes, you must make this offering. I cannot tell you from which plant it is given, but there is a chance there are more in her dwelling.
I was trying to go there, damn it.
Enter this one time, but treat her dwelling with respect. I ask you.
I'm gonna burn to the ground. Can of petrol.
You so eager to thank me. The place you enter is ripe with dangers.
What, her home?
As do all sacred places, it defends itself with the wild beasts that it fosters.
Sounds
This
cool.
passage leads to a forest where the ancestors of the Tiernahak Kadaktas makes her home.
And why should I fear the ancestor?
I've got a gun.
Stories of the Nadaig being shared with you? In your language, you would call them guardians.
No, I've never heard of them.
You've killed like 3. What do you mean?
Draw their power from the island. They are bound to her. They become Sinol Menawi. The more they draw power from the earth, the more of themselves they give her. There are times the
Yeah,
bond
big bad
becomes
things.
so
Got it.
strong that they abandon themselves completely and become her guardians. They take the face of a Nadaig who, as long as the island gives them life, watch over her dominion. The Nadaig are big and powerful.
All you needed to say.
And they despise intruders.
They're big and powerful and they don't like intruders. Got it.
I must leave.
Into the house we go. Alright, let's disrespect the hell out of this place. Touching everything.
This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve. All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it's lost its seeds. All these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this. All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage.
You must be looking at something else, because it's
This
not that
bark is
interesting.
covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing, though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language. I should speak with Siora when I have the chance. Perhaps she could explain what it is. I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage.
And a seed-bearing flower near the village. Yeah, okay. Again, looting the whole joint. I think that's everything I can ransack from this place. Yeah, we were very respectful. I took a shit on the fucking pillow. That's respect, right? In my culture, that's what respect means. So, you know, treasure that. Couldn't have planted this fucking flower like a wee bit closer.
Flowers. Perhaps this is where the Tiernahak Kadaktas finds the seeds that we're looking for.
Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, is it just hawthorns? But now, here we go.
These flowers are similar to those we found in the dwelling of the Tiernahak, and they bear seeds.
This island sorcery is touching in a sense. If only its usage did not entail all of these superstitious venerations of nature spirits.
We have what we need. Let's go back to the stone steely.
Alright. Offer the seed to open up the passage. Seemed a bit roundabout, if you ask me. I suppose I can just travel to... Nah, I gotta get over to there. Alright. Right through here. Get to the travel point, warp to the campfire, because that's way quicker, less climbing, maybe less killing of monsters. To go kill a bigger monster! But I'm told it's going to be a big fun monster to fight. Thanks for the hot tip, by the way. I want to travel locally, actually. There we go. Okay. We got your damn seeds. We've solved your frickin' riddles. Open the door and let's cross swords, baby.
And there.
Haha! I sure do love manipulating people into doing things I want. That way I can get what I want, usually by murdering. If I have a chance to kill this Tirach or whatever, I absolutely will.
This place must be some type of shrine dedicated to the demonic creatures of this island. If the Ordo Luminis could see this.
It doesn't look very shrine-like. It looks more cave-like.
The Tierna Kadactus has quite the head start.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Well, I'll be honest, so far I'm not impressed with the monsters that guard this place. It's the same shit we see outside. Just saying. Hey, Adrian, how's it going? Old Adrian Jask. Let's watch a stream of Gothic 3. 10 out of 10 English translation for sure. Who are you? I'm a man from Ardia. You're a man? I mean, maybe they're somewhat androgynous. I don't know. Perhaps that was a pertinent point. Maybe they're all demons, and he's like, I'm a man from Ardea, and it's like, ah, you're a man, not a demon. I'm defending the game. Cut to a picture of the scene wherein the most human man that's ever existed is wearing a t-shirt that says man on it with a name tag that says, hello, my name is definitely human. As androgynous as Sylvester Stallone. He's got a feminine side, or didn't you see Over the Top? Featuring that arm wrestling movie. That was Over the Top,
This
right?
crevasse does not look good. Our runaway shaman was going so
Whee!
fast she must have simply jumped over it.
Yeah, I can too. Hi, what's up? Hope that wasn't the person we needed to fucking talk to, because they are super dead. Thank goodness I have that 2 vigor. Petros was talking about, oh, he must have jumped over it. Like, yeah, well, imagine the ability to just jump over things. I was gonna say Tim Curry, but then I remembered the sweet transvestite. Yeah, Tim Curry's quite homosexual, actually. And apparently had a fucking great time doing Rocky Horror. I mean, who wouldn't? Look at that man's legs in Rocky Horror. He was born to play that role. To be fair, though, it's not like he's hiding that he's a man in Rocky Horror. The song is literally, he's a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. And then the film ends when aliens show up and explain that his lifestyle's too extreme. I don't know. The ending of that film kind of lost me. It was really more the spectacle of everything else. They have, like, the pool number at the end. Rocky Horror was... It had me until the end. You know, it still had me when they ate meatloaf. But, you know, once they Once they were done with dinner, I kind of get lost. Sure, there was a game that featured Tim Curry, J.K. Simmons, and George Takei. I know they've all been in games, respectively. Couldn't have told you they were all in a game together. Tim Curry's not in a... Well, actually, he's in plenty of games, now that I think about it. Command & Conquer. Yeah, that's the one that has the... It's the meme of Tim Curry being like, I'm going to the one place capitalism can't follow me. Spice. And he's, like, clearly cracking up at the line, but they only had him for, like, enough money or time for one take.
She didn't hide in this forest.
The origin of your maid of stupid. I don't know that one. I know Tim Curry going, Spice. Just cracking up at the writing.
And yet I cannot help but shudder.
Tim Curry is in Dragon Age 1, actually. Origins, I should say. Dragon Age Origins. He's one of the human mages. It's like kind of being an asshole in the human's origins story. Who shows up later working for Terran Logain. If those words made no sense to you, don't worry about it. If they made sense to you, you probably know who I'm talking about. I also know one of the guys in the Elf chapter of Origins is from Star Trek as well. So my guess after Command & Conquer was going to be Dragon Age Origins. I don't think it's Takei, though, in the Elf chapter. I think it's some guy from Deep Space Nine? Or maybe it's fucking Jody? I don't know. Someone from Star Trek is in the Elf portion of Dragon Age Origins. And Tim Curry certainly is. Wouldn't have been able to tell you J.K. Simmons. He's kind of unmistakable, so I don't think I would have missed him in Dragon Age Origins. What the hell? You got him! Didn't seem the most fair or anything, but, you know. Good shot. Fucking Johnny Two Guns over here. Ha! Now that I've got you, I don't need my gun. Instead, I'll use my gun! Tricked you! Who did the tricking? Oh. There's... Okay. He figured it out. Huh. Huh. Evil will always triumph because evil has no guns. Evil has 2 guns, it looks like. Never mind! Yeah, this could be an issue. Bang. What's that scene in Batman Arkham? Where, like, Catwoman takes away Two-Face's gun, and she's like, ha, I got you. And he's like, 2 guns, bitch! Or the quote from Spaceballs, where he's like, evil will always triumph over good, because good is stupid and dumb. It's like, damn, can't argue with that, Rick Moranis. You fucking sold me on your evil ways. Or Darth Helmet, or whatever his name is in that fucking film. He steals the show in that film, which isn't fair. Rick Moranis steals the show in everything he's in. Did you see Ghostbusters, the original, with Bill Murray and whatnot? Rick Moranis stole the show! As, like, the Nebuchadnezzar nerd guy. Not that he could play anything else, of course. Ah! Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Anytime the man was on Second City TV. Yeah, I just referenced that. I think he's one of Bob and Doug McKenzie, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like I missed something. Can definitely see Dragon Age 2 vibes that you mentioned. Oh, specifically Mark of the Assassin DLC. You missed something. Well, yeah, you came in an hour and a half into the stream here. It's already been an hour and a half, jeez. Ah, good, okay. I never played the DLCs for Dragon Age, with the exception of in Origins. I played Shale's DLC because it was free, and I did play all the DLCs in Inquisition. I played Jaws of Harkin and Trespasser and whatever the other one was. For the life of me, I couldn't tell you. Jaws of Harkin, Trespasser, or the other one. Hey! Master of the Woods. Killed a wood. That's a lame name for that thing. That thing's cool and you gave it a stupid name. Kids these days. Hey, I remember when Dragon Age came out, alright? Remember when it was hot news. Dragon Age 2 DLC had proper levels instead of the same storehouse cave over and over again. That would be Jaws of... Oh, hey! You got her! Don't worry. She's... No, we're evil. We're cool with this.
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her.
Yeah, Jaws of Harkin was pretty repetitive. Trespasser was nice. I liked that. Mainly for the character epilogues, though, not really so much the gameplay.
Are you saying that even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird? She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us, and ridding us of the monster.
That guy's ponytail's going apeshit. Yeah.
I don't think anything.
Still no
Apologies,
feather. Yep.
Excellency. But you are going to die tragically from a stray bullet intended for the monster.
Really? I was on his side. I'm being evil. Mustache twirling. Let's kill all the natives evil. He killed a native. Alright, we probably could have used her alive for like maybe an hour longer. But point is, you know, alright, fair enough. Accidents happen. He got her. And now he's just attacking me. Didn't even give me a chance. This guy. Don't even know your name there, champ. You are no...
Mercy, Your Excellency.
Did you not see how I handled the Wood Guardian? I mean, my god, my finger slipped. What are you gonna do?
You ask for mercy after attempting an assassination.
What are you gonna
after
do?
revealing your conspiracy to me. You deserve nothing less than...
Does everyone have an evil goatee? Well, I gave myself the evil goatee. You just went down with a fight. Well, at least he put up a fight before he died. But yeah, I gave myself the evil goatee. Everyone else, they sort of came with the goatee. You get $4 on him. What a guy. Maybe it's French. Not everyone. It'd be weird seeing a goatee on a woman. Bridge Alliance spy, we won't forget you. Well, obviously not. He just... The way he, I don't know, said I won't go down without a fight, and then died in 2 hits. What a guy. You alive by any chance? Oh, wow. Apparently you are.
Tiana Hawk? She's unconscious.
Damn, she takes a bullet well.
She needs to be tended to.
Bearded circus elf chick from Witcher 2. Oh, yeah. Is that the one you could sleep with? Oh yeah, leave now. We're good. We're good here.
We should leave right away.
I appreciate a good goatee on a woman. Yeah, it depends.
Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her.
Oh, good.
And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals.
With a goatee. Don't recall. Should replay that game.
Undoubtedly for that reason, the Alliance is so interested in us.
Oh, hey, she woke up. Do you always wake up like that, or?
Tiana, he does not mean to harm you. Please, let me.
Really judgy.
What do you want from me, Ranaikse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to catch
She's
you.
in Act 3. Yeah, is she the one who can,
Of a miraculous remedy.
If you side with the squirrels, whose name I'm forgetting, their actual name.
No longer.
And
their governor will have explaining to
if you side with them...
I suppose I should thank you for
Is she the one you can sleep with? Because I know you can hook up with the elf girl and the succubus. If you side with the squirrels in Chapter 1.
Anything against this sickness that you describe.
You know, sloths get green fur with age. I did not.
And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try. We are desperate.
If you could get a feather from my hat,
This
too,
remedy
I'd
was
appreciate it.
prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them, bleed them, put things in their veins. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why
Succubus.
I made this remedy.
I barely
Not
know
for
her.
your Malikor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon mil frictimen protects us all.
Enon mil frictimen?
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue.
There's a god of 1,000 faces in my tongue? Must be a small god! Jokes! Oh god, I'm so lonely.
As they are tied and bound to you.
Yeah, no, we definitely need a feather in that hat.
Infinite.
Sick feather emote, by the way.
The crimes of the Renaigse enrage it. After all.
Speaking of emotes, if you subscribe now to twitch.tv/tokenlad, you can get 4, I think, emotes at tier 1. More if you sub at tier 2 and tier 3. Great emotes if you ask me. There's my duck, sad, crying, it's how I feel on the inside. A giggling Makahita, it's how people look at me whenever they see me, crying on the inside. A cool duck with some sick-ass shades. And, I don't know, another one. I'm blanking on it. No, that's it. It's those 3. Those are the 3 tier 1 subs. 3 tier 1 sub emotes that you can get. Howdy. Anyway. Yeah, what's up, Kanochi? Nice box. If you have better TTV, Adrian Jask, you can see the emote Ellie put, which is a feather. I believe it's better TTV, yeah? Yeah, better TTV. Good service to get. Lets you see tons of emotes that aren't available on Twitch. Can't recommend enough. Oh, thank God. I can finally just give myself crafting 1 so I can fucking stop having to rely on it. Alright, anytime somebody's like, you need crafting, I've at least got crafting 1. Jesus. Anyway. Today I learned Tim Curry voiced Palpatine in the Clone Wars. I believe it. He has a lot of voice work. He had a stroke, I think, not that long ago. And as a result, he doesn't do a lot of live-action stuff anymore, but he does a ton of voice work. Which is good that he's still, you know, active afterwards. You pay for a sub for me, token I'm poor, and have 2 birthdays and a Christmas. Yo, I'm poor too. That's a boat that is, despite, you know, not having a lot of money, it's a very large and luxurious boat full of lots of people in the poor boat. Face to face with Demon. Find the sanctuary indicated by Durdry. And then, those guys. Let's do this. Continue searching this cure for the Malachor. Actually, there's a travel stone not that far from here. Just use this, frankly. Alright, let's get out of here and head to the village. I should do a thing where I, like, gift subs. When I get around to playing the Gen 4 remake of Pokemon on stream, which I kind of have to just because 7-9 won't shut up about it. It's required by law at this point. I might make a thing where, like, if a Pokemon of mine faints, I'll gift a sub. River's angry she can't erase marker. Get her some dry erase markers! You monster, what are you doing? But yeah, I've seen some people on Twitch do that, like a Pokemon challenge where if my Pokemon faint, I gift a sub.
What a strange party we have here. Who are you to come and disrupt our solitude?
Good day.
Disrupt!
You are on Olmenawi and at the same time, Renaigse. So it is possible to bond yourself on your faraway island.
We are here because Thélème has asked us to carry out an investigation. They think that certain clans venerate a demon.
I think my toddler's misery like a great parent.
We
That's
carried out
fair.
our
It's
investigation
100% fair.
on Chief Deirdre in an attempt to discover the truth. And the clues have led us to find our answers in this sanctuary.
It's the guy that warns you about killer rabbits. Now he's got horns on his head, man.
Demon? Curious. A man from your island came all.
Besides, we'd call him Tim, not Aged
Full
Hermit.
of questions he was as well. He had a small party of warriors with smoking tubes, and on their chests, a golden lion.
Big pointy teeth.
An emblem that is fitting for the pride of...
Oh, the 3 questions guy. Yeah, it looks more like him.
Set up a camp near here, and then they disappeared.
What?
All of a sudden.
Is the capital of Assyria?
It was
Correct
a
answer is Nineveh,
long
by
time
the way.
ago. I don't remember all that well. My memory has been leaving me of late. But it wasn't far from here. You will find it, I am certain.
What is your favorite
You
color?
are bringing back the memories.
What
They
is
were
your
asking
quest?
nearly the same question.
Old man from scene 24. My favorite character. By the way, here's my impersonation of the voice acting coach / director for this game. Bring me everyone who can roll their R's more than a fucking stone at a 90-degree angle off a mountain. Alright? I don't care what part of Europe they're from. Accents all across the map. If they can roll an R, get them in this game. We got a job for them. And that's the voice direction of this game. Like, the accents are all over the place. It's insane. But they all roll their R's pretty consistently. They can speak English and they roll their R's. That's it. Lead the search in the swamps. Well, got some places to go, I see. What's your name? What's your quest? What is the untrue religion? Rastafarianism. I think you mean Pastafarianism. Praise be to the flying spaghetti monster. To be fair, she poured juice on my manga like a rude ass. What manga? Maybe she's judging your taste. Alright? Maybe she looked at you and was like, wow, chainsaw head? Much about they made some really funny movies over the years. They made 2 funny movies, and the rest are, well, they made movies. Boy, did they make movies that, you know, exist. I guess, and now for something completely different, while a movie doesn't... I don't know, that one never really counted for me, because that's just a bunch of their sketches from the show put into a film. Like, they redid them and just put them on the film. Holy Grail and Life of Brian are fucking hysterical. Everything else is kind of like, eh?
Don't you think?
Probably. You can still discern the crest of the Alliance on this doublet. Let's search the area.
What about Mel Brooks movies? He's had more movies I've enjoyed, but he's also made more movies overall. Whereas, like, sorry, Life of Brian, I think I meant to say instead of Meaning of Life. Holy Grail and Life of Brian are hysterical. Meaning of Life sucks. Jabberwocky, if you count that as a Monty Python, isn't great. Time Bandits is okay, but again, that's only if you count it. Potion of the Demonic Ritual. Cool name! But yeah, Life of Brian and the Holy Grail are side-splittingly brilliant. As far as Mel Brooks, Bone, I don't... Oh, Bone! Like the little... like, white guy with the big nose? I say white guy, not like me, but like actually pure white. Those? Like the first one's called Out from Boneville and the Great Cow Race? That? God, I read those ages ago. Mel Brooks. Yeah, Young Frankenstein's fucking amazing. I've never laughed harder at than at Young Frankenstein in a movie. Except for the movies I have laughed harder at. Robin Hood Men in Tights is good. Spaceballs is okay, in my opinion. History of the World Part 1's okay. Producers is brilliant. 12 Chairs sucked. Dracula Dead and Loving It sucked. Blazing Saddles is brilliant. What a white guy with the big nose. Yeah. Young Frankenstein. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely. It's either Young Frankenstein or Producers as his best work. Followed by, I would say, in third place, Blazing Saddles. Then, Robin Hood Men in Tights. Spaceballs. Then History of the World. I really didn't care for... I had friends who loved History of the World. I thought it was kind of whatever. Wasn't great. Like, it's alright, don't get me wrong, but it's not great. It's there. But yeah, Producers and Young Frankenstein are easily his best works. History of the World is getting a part 2. Are you memeing or are you actually, like, it's getting a part 2? Made by the ultimate stoner, Tommy Wiseau. Ah, The Room. The Room is a classic, but for very different reasons. It's true. I don't know about that. First of all, it needs to have Hitler on Ice. And Space Jesus, or whatever was at the teaser for it. I don't think this is a fresco. Alright, I think a fresco is a style of painting. This is a cave drawing. Did they just look up synonyms for painting, happened to see fresco, and said, let's go with that? Because I'm pretty sure fresco is specific to, like, the Italian Renaissance. I took an art history class and they banged on about it enough. I heard bone in school. I love how we have to allow the term bone. Nostalgia boner. But, yeah, no, I read bone in fucking middle school, I think.
Fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes.
God, been ages since I've even thought about the Bone series of books. But yeah, no, they were good fun. Smiley, Bone, that one grumpy guy who was like Scrooge McDuck but broke. He like used to be rich or whatever. Got the Bone getting the Bone Omnibus. Yeah, maybe. They did, I say they. Telltale, I think, did a Bone game. Or at least a couple of them. No idea if they're any good, but, yeah, they made them. History of World Part 2. Is Mel Brooks involved, or are they just, like, soullessly cashing in on his property? Because that guy's, like, 90s. It's hard for me to believe he's that involved in the story or the movie at this point. Maybe it's his son. His son that went on to write World War Z.
The image is fading. I can't see much of anything.
Well, gee, that's not helpful. So we've got a red serpent, something that's faded, and one other. And there were those pedestals sort of in the middle. I guess there's going to be some guesswork. This is the Skyrim puzzle where you've got to, like, turn the stones around in every fucking cave in that game. Bone the Complete Cartoon Epic in one volume. 1,334 pages for $30. That's not bad. Complete Cartoon in one volume is 10 out of 10 recommend. I have, hold on. I kind of want to show this off. Give me 1 second. I'm a little behind. I need the newer work, but this is my Rat Queens collection. So that's volume 7, volume 3, speaking of bearded ladies, volume 4, volume 5, volume 6, and this is volumes 1 and 2 combined into a hardback. And yeah, Rat Queens. Great comic, great graphic novel. Highly recommend it. If you're into, like, good writing and high fantasy adventure, Rat Queens is delightful. That's the one you have. $45 at Barnes & Noble. I also have somewhere around here the complete, like, 3-volume Calvin and Hobbes and the complete 2-volume Far Side, which are not graphic novels by any stretch. They're more serialized newspaper cartoons, but they are fucking brilliant. Calvin and Hobbes is one of the finest cartoons ever written.
A fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect.
Gee, what could it be? It's any insect. You know what? I think it's a Hercules beetle, guys. Alright, so we got a snake, a Hercules beetle, and something random. I recommend Ellen Hopkins' Crank series. Oh, Crank. That's the one with... I might be thinking of something else, actually. Is that the one with the monkey guy who's like a mechanic? Or am I thinking of something else? Because I've seen that. I've never read it, though. Calvin Hobbes, author, knew when to quit. He did. He did. He felt like he was done with it, and bless the guy. He's never like allowed for a TV show, merchandising, anything. He's like, it's a comic, and that's what it is. Very reserved fellow. He did like some tours at panels and questions for comics and artists and everything, but that was about it. Kelvin Hobbes, that's the kid and possibly imaginary tiger go on an adventure. Yeah, more or less. So what, do I pick these up, or what do I do with these? Because they're in the wrong spot, sort of. The dragonfly should be over there. That should be, I suppose, the newt? And the snake should be over there. How do I move these? I thought I, like, took them down, or do I hit them in the right order? No? What do I do here? What are they having me do? Oh, something over here. Oh, okay, my bad. I'll come back to this. Sounds like Robert Zemeckis' anti-remake agenda. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Although he allowed for, like, video games and merchandise and everything. Whereas Bill Watterson, author of Calvin and Hobbes, said it's a newspaper comic and that's it. If you see any Calvin and Hobbes merchandise that isn't an anthology of the works, it's bootlegged. And fun story, he used to go to, like, his local bookshop and find anthologies on the shelves, and he would autograph them and, like, put them back as, like, a little, you know, a surprise for whoever bought them. He stopped doing that when they showed up on eBay, because, of course they did. Even in his small town of Illinois, Ohio, wherever he lived. They wound up on eBay, and he's like, I'm not doing that anymore. Because that's what happens when you try and do nice things. But yeah, in the three-volume anthology, he's got like editorial notes in with his works, and they're fascinating to read. Like how his writing process worked, and how like what he was trying to go for with certain story arcs in his newspaper comic, like characters that he was trying out but didn't work, or how he got a certain graphic, or what he was thinking when he wrote this particular piece. How he came up with the character of Calvin, all very fascinating stuff. A far cry from Gary Larson's Far Side comic, which is just fucking hilarious and a complete mess. It's just him talking about how it's an insane cartoon. Page torn from a journal. It would be enough to pour a simple concoction of nightshade berries to call the creature. The ritual probably relies on the fact that these poisonous berries have purifying properties in small doses. Unless it's pure imitation, the poison berries, the poisons of the swamp. Alright, now we have to go and talk to the old man from scene 24. I have Crank, and I loved it so much because it was an emo queen in high school. Yeah, I don't know Crank. I only, like, if it's the one I'm thinking of, then maybe. Hold on, let me just for my sake, see if Crank comic is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, no, I've never seen this. Never seen that before in my life. I've read that the author of Calvin Hobbes stopped making comics because he felt making more of the series would turn into a heavy bullcrap or some such. Yeah, he was just like, this has run its course. More or less the same thing happened with the guy who was doing Far Side. He did it, like, nearly every day for 15 years, and he just got burnt out on it. He was like, jokes aren't there anymore. I feel like I'm reaching. Which, hey, you know, if that's how you feel, just end it.
What do you want, strange?
Episodic shows and comics should know when to stop. Simpsons made a seasonal rot joke all the way back in 12. Whew, yeah. Yeah, they did. That has aged poorly, along with every season after season 12. People give Simpsons pretty much after season 10 a bad rap. I think it's still pretty good until about season 15. Like, don't get me wrong, it's definitely a downgrade in quality over, like, 5 through 10 to watch 11 through 14, but it's alright. Good for a show to go off the air before it comes stale and repetitive. Maggie shot Mr. Burns again. Yeah, I was thinking that's the bit where they're, like, behind the scenes and the guy leans over to Homer and whispers it to him, right? Yeah, about this torn page in the
I found
journal.
this note. It speaks of a ritual, but it is incomplete. Do you know anything else about it?
A ritual?
Ritual?
Yes, there is a ritual for the impatient. For me, it serves no purpose.
You really need to roll the R in the word for. The R is barely there. For.
It would be useful. Can you help me?
There must have her reasons.
Reason?
The folly of youth. Do you see
Youth?
those drums?
You roll R's like it's a goddamn joint, but you can't say. You gotta say youth, like your goddamn my cousin Vinny.
Oh, and that's
This guy. I don't know what to feel about this guy.
the earth is awakened, the stone will appear that must be quenched.
Quench a stone?
But you're still here.
This guy reminds me of Get a Fix. Oh yeah, from the Asterix movie. Good old Get a Fix. Yo, they're making a new game of Asterisk and Obelisk. Or it's a re-release of the old arcade beat-em-up, who can say. All I know is an Asterisk and Obelisk game's been announced for Xbox. And, I'm at least somewhat intrigued by it, purely because it's an Asterisk and Obelisk game. In 2021.
All that remains of it.
I told you. You were not the first Renaigse went by here.
Many died. What happened to them?
I warned them, I remember.
Well, maybe he is like
Did
the
not listen very well.
Tim from Monty Python. It's the rabbit! Hold on, for him it'd be more like, it's the rabbit!
More powerful still.
That doesn't seem to bother you all that much.
Visit Get a Fix, Grandpa, get the milk of a two-headed unicorn, and he's so old! Well. Movies are gonna do what movies are gonna do. Nice movies and comics, Asterisk and Obelix. I've never seen the live-action movie. But the comic was nice. And the old arcade beat-em-up was pretty good. I enjoyed that.
How do you play the drums?
With your hands! What the fuck kind of a question is that?
Music is the first language of Divinity. It
Just saying, Pong remake. They're redoing games anyway.
respect the
Pong, I don't think's ever been remade. It's always just been ported. Because, I mean, what do you add to Pong, really? Multi-ball? That's about it. It's like Tetris. What do you add to Tetris? The formula's done.
That clear.
At least with a remake, you can add something.
You must first make the snake
There's 3D Pong on PS1. Surprisingly good. I didn't play that. They have the paddles' personalities. You know what? Now that you say it, that's ringing a bell.
I do remember one thing, though.
Remember one thing, though.
But you're still here. What do you want again?
This guy.
Quench a stone. What does that mean?
Water trickles on the stone and
Trickles.
returns to us empowered by its force. But sometimes water is not enough.
Look, I love a good R rolling. It's like ear candy. You can just pour it in my ear all day. But there is such a thing as too much of a good thing, alright?
Oh, yes. No doubt.
New stream idea, the Harry Potter games. Oh,
But you're
God.
still here.
What even system? Because they're so fucking... The Lego ones? I played the Chamber of Secrets on Game Boy Advance way back in the day. 100%ed that because I had like 8 games growing up and that was one of them. I had Goblet of Fire on PS2. Didn't really play that one though. That was kind of whatever. Got about halfway through and was like, this isn't that great.
Nothing. I shall leave you alone.
I wouldn't mind playing a Lego game on stream. Actually, hold on. If you let me actually save here. There we go. Free this month if you have Xbox Game Pass or let me go home real quick. If you have Xbox Game Pass or Xbox Gold, Hit Monkey, Sniper Monkey. Lego Batman 2 is free. That's a free game for yours to own for all of time and forever. So, good stuff. I own that now. I'll probably be completing it at some point. The achievements aren't that bad. 115 gamer score on this account. But yeah, I wouldn't mind playing a Lego game. Tetris Original was made by a Russian dude back in the 80s. That sounds right for the Game Boy. Game Boy Classic. The OG. Remember Secrets on Color was good. Played it on Game Boy Advance, not Game Boy Color. I imagine it was roughly the same game, but the one I played was on Game Boy Advance. Such thing as too much of anything. Well, oxygen? I really like having that. Can't get enough, actually. Always have more oxygen. Too much water is called drowning. I don't really think you can have too much oxygen, though. Unless you're a plant, in which case, you know, gotta have that sweet carbon dioxide. I played at least one version of each Harry Potter game except the Deathly Hallows turds. God, I didn't... Honestly, I haven't thought about the Harry Potter games in forever. It might be fun to replay the Game Boy Advance Chamber of Secrets, because that one would be nostalgia for me. I might even still have that on my game shelf somewhere over there. But, yeah, you can just barely see my game shelf in the corner there. But, other than that, I would have little to no interest in playing the Harry Potter games. Unless it's the Lego games, because those are usually pretty fun. Ah, I played the wrong one first. I got... Assuming it's, well, if it's clockwise, it's Dragonfly, Newt, Snake. If it's counterclockwise or anti-clockwise or whatever, it's Snake, Newt, Dragonfly. Yeah, so let's just...
Evidently, we made a mistake.
I'll try clockwise first. Too much water. 7.8 out of 10. Classic joke. Order of the Phoenix is kind of like Rockstar's Bully. Really? So, fun fact about Rockstar's Bully, I hate that game. And not for any good reason, but no one can really tell me I'm wrong either. Rockstar's Bully was forever ruined for me because my little brother... my mom, growing up, was a bit strict, and she saw a game called Bully and assumed you played as a bully and was like, we're not getting this. You're playing as a bully. I don't want that. And I, being sensible, was like, alright, I just won't play it. There's other games I can play. My little brother was like, fuck that. I gotta play this game our mom isn't letting us play. So he sneaks a copy of Bully home and tries to play it on his own without telling anyone on the PS2 down in the basement. Doesn't get very far. Gets to like mission 2 or whatever. A month goes by and I find it in an old board game box. I find the game, or I'm like going through the memory card data on the PlayStation and I find Bully. Somehow I find out about it. Being a good brother, I tell him, hey, I noticed there's Bully save data, or I found Bully or whatever. What's that about? By the way, I'm not going to tell Mom. And he's like, yeah, I got Bully. Can you play it for me? So I had to play Bully with my little brother right next to me the whole time, and every time I beat a level, he's like, okay, you did it, let me take the game. He'd stumble around for 10 or 15 minutes, realize he can't do the next level, and then have me play it. That's my experience with Bully. I hate Bully as a result. I can't play that game. It's just been forever ruined for me. Not the game's fault, I'm fully aware. I'm not playing Bully, though. It's just not something that's gonna happen. I don't mind games like Bully. I like a GTA, I liked Red Dead, you know. I might even like Order of the Phoenix if it's like Bully, who knows. But Bully itself, I'm never playing. Absolutely not. No offense to the game, no offense if you like the game. It's just not one I'm ever gonna play. Well, it's not just the order of them. So what's the order you would play these in? Beat the drums. Haven't thought about Harry Potter in general for a while now. Like, conceptually it's good, but story had so much plot and logical holes it kind of ruins it for me. They were fine for kids' stories. You expect it in kids' stories. Imagine if my mom saw Ultima 8 Pagan in a store. That's one hellish pentagram on the cover. Oh god, I don't even remember which one 8 is. Is that the one with like the... It had the big 3D kind of red devil-y dude? And they had like that awful jump mechanic that they had to release a fucking patch for? Saving up for you to play Bully. Actually, if you look at my list of games I won't play, I think Bully's right up there at the top. Tony Hawk Pro Skater American Wasteland. I never played any of the Tony Hawk games. I somehow always missed those. Right, so Dragonfly, Salamander, Snake didn't work, and Snake, Salamander, Dragonfly didn't work. What's the order to play these in, I wonder? Does the mission give me any details? Question Hermit, beat the drums. Ultimate had a lot of jumping. Yeah. It had a lot of jumping and it wasn't very good. So I think in like an expansion pack or expansion pass or whatever, a bonus CD, they patched the jumping so it was less shit or you didn't have to do it or something. I don't know, it was real bad. Like being King Stories, we've had this debate, Arg. I'm remembering now we've had this discussion. It's not an excuse for having plot holes and logical holes that looked like Swiss cheese, in my opinion. I think if it's for kids, you're allowed to get away with some plot holes like, alright, the world's magic and their unit of money is kind of bonkers and they can wave their wand and have pots and pans clean themselves, but also they have classism and, like, you can travel through time and make a guy spit up slugs, but you can't make food or whatever. It's like, it doesn't make sense, but it's a kid's story, so it doesn't have to make that much sense. Don't get me wrong, it's better if it does. It lets kids, follow a coherent world and challenges them. But at the same time, for fluff entertainment for children, I'm not holding them to high standards like I would, say, The Count of Monte Cristo. Once you get to, like, Fantastic Beasts or that play that was, like, Harry Potter's Kids or whatever, I don't remember the name of it, that's clearly written for adults and it's still a fucking mess, so it has no excuse at that point. So, I'm fully with you in terms of probably shouldn't continue the series if it's going to have plot holes like that, but I don't mind the plot holes. They're not too bad in the books themselves, and again, you can just kind of ignore them and be like, nah, it's for kids, what are you going to do? Yeah, we've had it. Yeah, we're of different minds about it. This puzzle, okay. I could just look it up, or I could try one more time. Let's go. That's not even a salamander. That's like a frog, maybe. Alright, so... How about this? Dragonfly. I've done this before, I think. I was going to say Dragonfly gets eaten by the frog. Gets eaten by the snake. And that's how it's done.
Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's some type of altar.
The nonsensical time travel plot. That's the play. Boy, appropriate title. You know what? With a title like that, I forgive it for not making much sense. Hey, really bleak joke of the week. I'm just surprised. The play was where, correct me if I'm wrong, the play had Hermione portrayed as a black woman. I'm fucking amazed that anyone allowed a universe in which they had a black woman running around. Characters could canonically refer to her as Mudblood. I feel like someone should have had a problem with that, but apparently they were fine with casting a black woman as a character people called Mudblood. I didn't write the play, I didn't cast it, I'm just pointing out that's a character that's been referred to as Mudblood, as a slur. And now you've made her black. You don't see a problem here, do you, JK? Well, far be it from me. I'm not the richest author in England.
The stones. That must be where we need to pour the potion.
I'm right, and you know it, Adrian. That is, that was a decision they made. Defeat the creature. What creature? I'm just pouring demonic potion into a thing's head.
What is this?
Ah, damn it. It's a creature, isn't it? Oh, you have human teeth. That's weird. That's super unsettling, actually. And human hands? Oh, boy. What is this thing? Are you a Mudblood that I've heard so much about? Like, richest author? Yeah, not wrong. Oh, God. Why does it have titties? Oh, and why are they so saggy? It's like the Broodmother from Dragon Age. Except not as gross, because that thing was awful. But I mean, really, that's not much of a competition. Still, though, why does the tree beast need hideous, sagging, droopy titties? Who's gonna drink this thing's milk? I mean, really. Just realistically. Asking for a friend. Also, Twitch, don't ban me, please. The nudity is required to beat the game. That's the only way you're allowed to have nudity on stream, by the way. If it's required for, like, full completion or just... If it's an aspect of the game, it's not, you know, a porn game, but it just happens to have titties. Like that. Those big, floppy, weird tree titties. She attacked us! Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Of this creature.
J.K. Rowling's anti-trans. Sure is.
This creature attacked us. Explain yourself rather than insulting us.
She's also weird about her lore.
She was a Nadaig, a guardian, a Donaigad, returned to nature.
I don't understand. Are you telling me that this creature was once a
Did you not see the melons on that woman? That was your woman. Dude, you had some thick taste in women. The warlock she was smuggling? My god, man.
will soon send you back over the water. He will destroy you as you destroy us. He has already begun.
En on Milfrictimen. I have heard that name before. Perhaps it is the name of their demon.
One mystery after another. What we take for a demon was a woman transformed into a beast. And now we have but a simple name. Enon Milfrictimen.
Nothing simple about that name.
This thing seems to be after us. Perhaps it is behind all of this. We need to learn more.
Discover the creature's secret. Is it just over there? Alright, cool. I don't know why I opened that menu. I mean, we might as well. I feel like we're nearly done with this thread line. Then we can go, do the other thing. The secret location or whatever. But yeah, cool. That guy was into thick tree women. More power to you, I guess. But, you know, maybe don't have them attack us, is all I'm saying. But yeah, no, J.K. Rowling is super anti-trans. It's, not cool. And I'd feel slightly worse about it if she wasn't kind of a hack. Because A, again, the stories are complete nonsense when you examine them, even remotely closely, as more than just fun fluff. And B, she does things like, wizards before plumbing was invented. Rather than just say, like, they had an outhouse. She's like, they just shat themselves and magicked the poo away. Like, huh? Why? Why would they do that? Why wouldn't they just have an outhouse? Not everything needs to be explained with magic, JK. You can just have them use muggle technology. You've heard of a toilet, right? Like, why can't they just use that? But no, it needs to be magic poop removal. Okay, alright, JK, whatever you say. Pat on the head, you can tuck in and go to bed now. The bad, spooky women who you don't think are real women won't bother you in your dreams, JK.
You survived. Which must mean, alas, that one of the Nadaig is with us no longer. You are a great warrior. You could almost be a storm warrior. What do you seek?
I seek the Grail.
You set a trap for us.
Oh, wait.
Invoking and releasing that creature.
It is true. And the Nadaig is indeed one of the faces. A spirit of the oil. I was hoping that you would disappear.
Ha, bitch!
The swamps do not like to give back those who enter. You have seen things that no stranger to our clan has ever seen. Secrets that no one must know.
Sounds like we're
But
gonna kill you.
survived. You are strong. I should not have thought you so weak. I have nothing more to give you than my excuses. And that you keep to yourself all that you have seen. Anything more?
No, apparently.
I need to be going.
That was the secret that you just...
This is strange.
You set us up? Alright.
The two tracks that we followed have led us to the same name. Enon Mil Frigdimin.
The divinity of the natives, or the spirit of this island, if I've understood correctly. This god protects his people, I hear that. But why create a sickness that would decimate an entire continent?
We know that the congregation came to this island long ago, a lot longer than we first thought. The Malachor could be a consequence of that first attempt to colonize. A curse cast at that epoch, brought back by the first defeated colonists. After all, is it not also the origin of the first guardians of the native legends? Either way, one thing is certain. If there is something, or someone on this island powerful enough to heal the Malachor, it is certainly him. We need to bring this news back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy yet, he'll be happy to know that we've made progress.
Could you not, like... I don't know, just the camera angles not be in the fucking rocks? I feel like that's an easy thing to get right. They just have the camera clipping through the rocks to show our characters in big old sweeping shots. Isn't Hatwoman here? Yeah, there she is. You can spot her a mile away. Sick hat, girl. She knows. It's like those birds they, like, tagged with, like, they give them red or yellow ribbons on their leg to tag them and track them. And it accidentally made them more, like, appealing to mates. So, like, potential mates would be out there looking for birds, and they'd see this one with a red scarf around his neck, or just a little red tag. And they'd be like, oh, damn, that finch knows how to accessorize. I'm gonna lay eggs all over him, or however birds breed, I don't know. And, yeah, it was a bit weird. That's travel. Yeah, but that's also travel. Let me just go this way. No feather. Yeah, still no feather. Oh, no, yeah. Just, you're allowed to like the series and not J.K. Rowling. I like the book Ender's Game, and Orson Scott Card is kind of a piece of shit. So, you know, you're allowed to like the art, but not the artist. Certainly nothing wrong with that. Spotting that hat isn't difficult. It stands out quite a bit. I know, it's great. You got any hats with feathers? That mace is fucking brutal. Oh, you do have the Old Inquisitor's hat. That's pretty rad. I like that hat. That's a solid hat, and it's better. I might equip that. No feather, though, unfortunately. Ugh, but I will equip that. How's armor? That's better. Can't wear it, though. Requires endurance, too. Probably have the best armor I can equip at the moment. Which I just stole from Petrus, mind you. Any capes? Ooh. Yeah, charisma +1. Good stuff. They're all charisma +1. Well, yeah, they're all fancy capes. These are all the same. Line cape of the guard, cape of the knots, cape of the bridge. Oh, right. These are all, because I did favors for them and shit. I should have these in my trunk, right? Yeah, like in this thing. Oh, shit. Got a sweet hammer. Requires 2 strength, so I can't wield it, but it's a sweet hammer. And I have this elegant pistol. I can wield that, and it's way better. Let's take that. Whoops. No, I need, just the guard cape. Incompatible with this character. Bring me, to, yeah, you. And then show me guard cape. Charisma +1. That's all tattered and shit. That's not bad. You can like the art, but not the artist. It's important to know how to separate art from the artist. It's difficult sometimes, though. It really is. Like, God, this is going back a ways. I didn't mind... I say I didn't mind. I quite enjoyed the music of the band Lost Prophet. But, then it came out, lead singer, a little too into children, if you know what I mean. And, gosh, it's really hard to listen to the music as a result. Like, yeah, the music doesn't represent him, and he doesn't represent the music, but it's still really hard to enjoy Lost Prophets when I'm listening to it and I'm like, the guy singing this diddled kids. Really hard to do. It's a lot easier with some art than it is with others. Songs, it's really hard because it's the guy singing. A book, you can kind of remove the author's voice from it. What's more evil than tattered clothing? My mom never bought me ripped jeans because it's promiscuous. Well, it depends on where the rip is. You know, kneecaps? Not really. Vagina? Probably promiscuous. I'm with your mom on that one. So cough it up. Where was the rip? Good old distressed jeans. That was the style for the longest time. You still see it. Occasionally. I don't know what the fashion is these days. I'm an adult. I don't give a shit about fashion. T-shirt and jeans. It's timeless. That's what I wear. A button-up shirt when I'm feeling fancy. Hello. Who are you? Second mate Fernando. Kneecaps. Don't you know, man, hard to get for knees and shoulders.
Are you not?
Indeed.
Men get so hard for knees and shoulders. Yo, I mean, it depends on the man. Someone's into it. We don't kink shame here. We judge loudly in our heads, but we don't kink shame. It's against our rules here. Problems with the extremists.
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Teleme. What more can you tell me?
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah,
I get it, because you're not.
I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then
maybe he just meant like a sick
disappeared,
pun or something.
And I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my request.
Go to any high school and look at the dress code. I would get arrested, actually, if I went to a high school. You might be able to, because you're a mom and, like, I'm going to assume somewhat petite as a woman. I'm 6'6" and like to wear black. They would look at me at a high school and arrest me for, like, sniffing around kids and probably attempting to blow up the school. I look like I would blow up a plane for fun, alright? I look like I smuggle wild animals in my spare time. I'm kind of thuggish when it comes to appearance. I lurch places. I'm not allowed to go outside and do things that, you know, 5'8" people can do. Which is a shame. I've seen some real weirdos in public and have wanted to take pictures of them to tweet out and be like, look at this fucking weirdo. But if somebody sees me taking pictures of people in public, I'm immediately tackled and my arms are broken. It's happened before and it'll happen again. They're like, that guy is clearly going to kidnap that person because he is dressed like a terrorist. Back in high school, she let me have a mini skirt but not ripped jeans. Okay, still had naughty times at 16, so joke's on her. Well, yeah, running around in a promiscuous mini skirt. I mean, really. Also, fucking brag about getting some at 16. I got some at like 12-teen, so shut up. Fucking, how about that, apples? Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I'll be honest, I know they say you never forget your first. I don't remember how old I was. It was near my birthday as part of the problem, so I can't remember if I was one age or the other. Can't remember if it was before or after my birthday when I finally took that plunge, if you will. You're 5'9" and 250, nothing petite about me. You're a thick linebacker. That's fair enough. That's, I mean, kudos to you for sharing, I guess. I was gonna say, I find people, particularly adults, are usually more, protective of their weight. Less so height, but, many people are loath to speak of their weight. You're dressed like a member of the SS, except for the hat, which is just smashing, by the way. But the black leather really screams SS to me. Great mustache, by the way.
What do you want from me, my son?
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the congregation.
Ah, the congregation still has the uncanny gift.
I was bragging,
of surprising
commenting on your
us.
mom's insanity.
I am Bishop Domitius.
I've been there.
I represent the Ordo Luminous on the island. What can I do for you?
About these knots.
I believe you have a few problems with the Nauts who reside in the port.
I gotta take my one-a-day meds, because I'm a man who doesn't eat enough vitamins, generally speaking.
Of course, the pagan Nauts would be among them. They are very secretive, and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under
there we go.
mystery. Sorcery they employ to
It's good
guide
for
their ships
cell
is
health
from
and
nature,
heart health
just like the
and
sorcery
energy
used
metabolism.
by the natives. And
Need to
top
work
it
out
all
after this as
off,
well.
this is where
I don't fucking care. I'm sexy as heck at 250. Hell yeah, you are. Woman I've never seen before in my life.
Whatever do you mean?
The funny part is my hub's 5'4" and 150.
Have you
Damn.
ever once crossed paths with a Naut suffering from the blood plague?
You've got a husband backpack. It sounds like.
The only logical reason is that they are at its origin, calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day. I am certain that we will find clues of.
It's always fun when fat
rituals
people
of their pagan
don't
idols
exist in video
the
games.
stockhouses in the port.
I'm not saying you're fat. It was just occurring to me that no one in this game has a different character model than just kind of slim. There's no curvy, no heavy set, no top heavy, no bottom heavy, no fat, no even like beanpole. Just all kind of like fairly healthy weight. Fellow heretics, yo, what up? We're actually in church right now, working for the church. We need to go investigate the missing knots. Because the church might have kidnapped them. Way to understand, but who the hell hides their height? Well, yeah, I would say very few. Hiding your height's like hiding your phone number. Well, I mean, you should hide your phone number. What? I don't want people calling and texting me. I'm not telling my phone number. Tell my height all damn day. Amazonian goddess in his words. At 5'9"? That is quite tall for a woman, actually, so fair enough. You can be fat in The Sims. I always make myself chonky. You can be fat in Saints Row as well. It's great. They have a slider for, like, thin, muscular, and fat. In, like, a big triangle formation. I'm just a series of numbers. It's true. But yeah, no, in this game you're not going to find somebody who's 5'9" and 250 pounds. That's just not happening. That and a lot of guys lie about their height if they're under 6 feet. If they're like 5'10", 5'11", they'll give themselves an extra inch or two. If you know what I mean. I am legitimately 6'6", and it's a pain in my ass because I've hit my head on like so many lamps. Oh god, I so wish they would just make the ceilings a little bit higher in some places, but no. Goddamn lamps, let me tell you. Shoe sizes are a pain in my ass. I have to go to bigshoes.com. Yes, that's a real website that I shop at. You're 6'2", there you go. And a girl who was 7 feet tall, and she was the best. Yeah, tall women, people taller than me get my attention, because I'm like, what the fuck? You exist. But tall women in particular are always fascinating. Very gangly. 6 foot -2. Got it. You just need to say that you're 5'12", alright? Don't brag about it, you know. Don't be like you're 6 foot. Just be like 5'12". That way you're telling the truth. You're 5 feet, just you're 5'12". Do you know about the missing knots?
Good day. I'm looking for 2 men, Norts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do. 3 or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor. A nice fellow. He was telling these stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... you can imagine. And well, he never came back.
Maybe, like,
He wasn't that drunk
do a
to
second
pass out.
take
If it were that,
occasionally,
we would have
game.
found him. No. Something happened to him.
None of these lines are read properly. Emphasis is on the wrong words.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out,
Huh.
that is where we should go.
I have to get heels where drag queens get the heels online. Isn't that a Peggy Hill bit in King of the Hill? She has, like, really big feet, so she shops where drag queens go. Because they make shoe sizes in her foot size. Like, Peggy Hill is, like, average size for a woman in King of the Hill, but her feet are just fucking huge. To the point where they make a porn site about it? It's weird. I don't know.
Some Norts that disappeared a few days
What do you call a man with big hands, big feet, and big ears? A funny looking guy.
But I did hear talk like everyone else on the port, but that's all.
I can't show my feet because I'm barefoot right now, and Twitch would ban me if I showed my feet. Yes, really?
We see them everywhere.
And I don't have a shoe with me or anything to put on. I have a sock, but I don't know if that would help the whole Twitch thing. I'd show you how big my shoe is. Foot stream. Not if you want me on Twitch? No. Facebook Gaming, here I come with a feet stream.
Especially considering what we've learned from Domitius.
Of course, people taller than you capture attention. People that are even your height are somewhat rare. People taller than you are even rare, so they're bound to attract some looks. Yeah, but I normally don't, like... I am listening to the story, by the way. For all the looks I attract with my height, it always kind of washes over me. Like, I've never noticed people staring. My mom, you know, when I was in high school, when as a family we'd go out to dinner or whatever, she swears that as I, like, walked between tables, people would be like, that guy's tall! I never noticed it. It just, you know, never fazed me. When I see people taller than me, or even if I, like, stand next to somebody and there's, like, a a mirror or a window in front of us, and I see just how tall I am next to them, it really affects me. I'm like, oh shit, I'm very tall. By myself, I'm like, whatever, I am what I am. Standing next to somebody, it's like, oh my god, I'm tall. I need big feet for my big personality. There you go. What's the Fresh Prince bit? You know what they say about guys with big feet? They say, that, damn, you got big feet.
You again.
Pendragon's locked out of the room. She likes playing with wires too much. And Kite is home, so I don't need to have the door open to keep her around.
Told me that you and others of your order seem to be spying on all comings and goings in the port.
Great hat, by the way.
Not long ago. You had to have seen
That's neither here nor there.
You are mistaken, my son. You've been misinformed.
Provoke him, allow Petrus to speak, call upon the ecclesiastic hierarchy. I demand bits for having pronounced ecclesiastic properly the first time. Allow Petrus to speak. I'll default to Petrus. That'll probably get me some points with him.
You do know that lying is forbidden in the sacred text.
Oh, got him!
Lies from someone as pious as yourself.
Petrus.
Thank you. No.
Why am I not surprised to see you playing the lawyer to infidels?
Remember your
Appreciate it. Hey, Arg as well. I don't know if the notification will play because, Alright. Fuck me, I guess.
I do not.
I was gonna say it just played, so I don't know if it'll play again.
But very well.
No feather, it's lame. I mean, I'm only complimenting his hat because I'm wearing the same one.
We were forced to
Howdy.
interrogate them to bring to light their pagan rituals.
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. The Mother Cardinal is not aware.
I might be hungry. Don't know if you heard that, but it was quite loud. Calm down, Tummy. You got half an hour left there.
Their heresy, she...
Of course. Where did you take them?
The Coin Guard has lent us their jails and some men. We do not normally like to call upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skills and discretion.
Yeah,
These
you're a lot of
really
things.
don't realize the consequences of their actions.
Damn, he's quick.
We will have to proceed with caution.
You don't, you zealous man choking people in the streets and burning gods, don't strike me as, discreet. So yeah, I understand that you outsource that particular trait. You have Kaida for that. Alright. Getting some good use out of that giggle emote, I see.
Good day, Desade. How can I help you?
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis, and he spoke of his fears concerning the Nauts.
That hardly surprises me.
New emotes. Yeah! Oh, you weren't here yesterday, were you, 7-9? There's new emotes for tier 1 subs.
That bishop is not made of milk and kindness.
You got a sad duck, you got a rich duck, and you got giggling Makahita. I've made good on my threat of putting a Pokemon emote in there.
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Sorry, I forgot. There were a bunch of people here yesterday. Forgot you weren't here.
Do you use a magic very similar
It's on the way topic. I blame 2 kids. I used to be 170. I
I
mean,
those are merely the
fair enough.
of a lunatic. More questions?
And if you're sub, there's 3 new emotes for token. Correct! Or if you're like Kenochi Penguin, who somehow got my emotes anyway, probably through channel points, or, you know, hacking the system, one or the other.
Thanks.
Elite hacker Kenochi Penguin, stealing my
The
emotes.
commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Nauts' secret.
But, yeah, you've donated enough bits that I think, you'll have, the rich duck. Which is, you know, my duck playing in a bag of money. And because you're a tier 1 sub, you definitely have Sad Duck and, Sad Duck and, Giggling Makahita there. And I'm working on an animated emote, and by working on, I mean I still need to contact my girl for, emotes and commission one. Of, my duck, like, wings up praying to a giant spinning wheel. I feel like if I'm going to do an animated emote, that makes the most sense, because the wheel spins that way. Where am I trying to get to? I'm trying to get to in there to do what? Oh, I need to be a knot for this, don't I? Because I have to investigate the knot something or other. Need to lose weight. We all need to lose weight. That's just the way of the world, Ellie. I demand emotes. I was subbed and donate money on my other account. It's not fair. If you have channel points, you should be able to get some emotes. And if you've been watching me, then yeah, you'll have channel points. I think one of the channel points is you cannot cheer in your own channel. That's fair. That's fair. I think one of the channel points is send message, tell joke, get up and move, hydrate, game. I forgot that is one. Highlight message, unlock a random sub emote. Yeah, you only need 320 for that. And for 480, you can choose an emote. And for 900, you can modify one if you want to, like, flip it around and shit. Probably through channel points. Channel points option for unlocking emotes. Saving them for stuff. Yeah. It is what it is. Watch more frequently and you'll get there. Yeah, I need to get up there. Alright, time to dress like a knot. Good thing I saved the outfit for it. I think I only need the shirt, though, right? The sailor's coat should do for the knots, yeah? Possible to enter, look for another passage, and be discreet or you'll be attacked on sight. What if I, like, leave and come back? Oh, boy howdy, sure do like being a knot. Hello, fellow knot, it's me, a knot. God damn it. Maybe the sailor's coat isn't what I need. Tracker, stonemason. Traveling suit worker, comfortable vests. No, it's definitely the sailor coat. Always have time when you're streaming. Well, sorry, them's the breaks. I should also point out, Ellie, that because of the number of game requests I already have, I am, after own name, claims his game, which is probably going to be Deltarune, I think he said, the price of requesting a game is going up just because so many people are requesting so many games. I need to slow it down so I actually have time to play them. So unfortunately, requesting a game is going to go up. But you can still also just throw $5 my way and get it on the wheel. To the attention of Knots in charge of guarding the warehouses. It's crucial the number of guards patrolling the most sensitive warehouse must be doubled. Inquisitors in disguise spotted in the area. Who would wear a disguise? They must be attempting to get inside. Exercise caution and make sure not to let anyone inside these warehouses. Only the Knots are allowed inside. Our secrets must be protected at all costs.
This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate.
We should.
It's sure to be well guarded. That way we'll know exactly what the Naughts are hiding from us.
I can assure you we're not hiding anything reprehensible. But if you absolutely want to check it out for yourself...
I don't think it's a matter of want, Vosk. Oh, I thought something was exploding outside the window. It's just weird shadow on some boats. Deltarune or Arsene only. I think he mentioned that Arsene only would be long and kind of boring. So he's instead going with Deltarune. Which I appreciate, because he's not wrong. Maybe not boring so much, it'd be maybe fun to play. Probably be boring to watch, though, Arsene only Persona 5. But also, it would take me 300 years to actually play that game, whereas Deltarune might take me, like, 4 streams total. 4 play, sit-down sessions, whatever you want to call them.
If you will excuse me, I am due somewhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to loot. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing your stuff. So where do I go now for this secret hangar? Other side of town, alright. Well, I'm dressed as a Knot, so that's good. So I think Own Name is saving up for Deltarune. Or maybe he'll surprise us all with a third option. Who can say? I wouldn't mind playing Deltarune. Persona 5, you know, it's a fine game, but Jesus Christ. You have 21 in my account, but you're adorable. 0.21. What's 0.21? Is that channel points? Because you should definitely have more than that. Just watching me for as long as you have today should net you more than 21. I mean, my God. Looking for something downstairs. Don't mind me. I'm just a Knot being a Knot. Ha ha ha. Being a bit naughty. Ha 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 ha. Ha. We make that joke, right? Knots. Fellow Knots. We all make that joke. Being a bit naughty. Ha ha. Where the hell am I going? Oh, it's downstairs. Oh, the stairs are over here. My bad. Or over there. I really went the wrong fucking way, didn't I? Whoops. 0.21 in your account. What does that mean? No money. Oh, 21 cents. Got it. Either way, he hopes you request it soon. Whatever it is he wants to request. I mean, that's fine. He could just never request something. Oh, those are stairs up. He could just never request something, and then I would forever be forced to leave it at 30,000. How cruel would that be? There's other stairs? Oh, here's the downstairs. Okay, alright, alright. Possibly more, but at least that amount. Like, legit 21 cents in my accounts. Jesus Christ. Don't spend money on me. Save your money. What are you doing? I mean, watching me is free, by all means, but, you know. Definitely save your money. Absolutely under no circumstances should you spend money on me. Everyone else, though, feel free to sub to twitch.tv/tokenlad. Use a Prime sub. If you have Amazon Prime, did you know you have a free subscription to any Twitch channel of your choice? Don't let Amazon keep your hard-earned money. Make them spend it on me at twitch.tv/tokenlad. It's all about knowing when to, you know, pitch the sale. Hello, I'm here to take over guard duty. As you can see, I'm a Knot.
Halt! You have no authority to go any further.
Bribe him or break through? Well, I do have 501 gold and only need 80, so obviously we're gonna kill him.
Very well. Let's just say I'm going to have to break my way in.
Why must this sort of thing happen when I'm the one on guard duty?
You know what? I feel bad for you. If I could bribe you now, I would. Oh, well. No hard feelings, right, Bosco? I'm freeing your buddies, right? Sorta, kinda. Key to the prisons. Rusty dagger. I gave your mom a rusty dagger, if you know what I mean. Being a stay-at-home mom, we get paid in love, not currencies. Yeah, well. That's fair. Not, that's fair compensation. That's more, it's...
Locked.
That's a fair argument or excuse, I would say.
Thank you. Thank you for getting us out of there.
They just let me walk in dressed as a knot, huh?
Completely mad. They tortured
Maybe it's
us.
the hat.
They wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. Stories of some demonic cult and curses of Malachor. I was of the firm belief that they were going to kill us. But you must make haste. They are planning some sort of wickedness.
They spoke of a great purification. And after that, they did this to us. It doesn't bode well. Not at all.
Daycare is dumb expensive.
About their headquarters near the palace. Maybe you'll learn something there of interest. Thank you again for freeing us. We'll be able to make it back to port on our own.
We need to discover
that's
what
nice.
is behind this talk of purification before they can execute their plan. And we should probably find out more about this secret first. If we do not discover anything reprehensible, we will have an easier time convincing the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
If we do not discover something reprehensible, we'll have an easy time convincing her to intervene. Huh? What? Surely she'd intervene if there was something reprehensible, right? Also, aren't we blackmailing her? Just have her intervene. I don't see the logic here. Disarmed. Where the flip am I going? Find and enter the knot hangar. Over that way. Ah, up there. Okay. Let's see if we can finish up this quest and be done with the stream. I'd rather not work than give all my money to someone else to watch my kids. Sales assistant, or state assistants, it's still $100 a week. Jesus! Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Unless the job pays really well, you don't want that. That said, once both kids... don't get me wrong, this probably sounds like it's 1,000 years away, what I'm about to say. Once both kids are in, school full-time, you can at the very least, find, like, a work-from-home job or a... if you're looking for some extra cash. I don't know how well they pay, but DoorDash seems really keen on advertising to me that they pay really well and you can make extra cash that way. It's probably a scam, but, money's money, so... Depends on you. Maybe you just want some free time, though. Who can say? Certainly not I. Really you! When I say who can say, the answer is you. Imagine when I was still a CNA, I had 2 kids at daycare. My check. Bye. Yeah, well... Hey, as somebody who doesn't have kids and doesn't need to think about that, my best idea is, like, when they're both in school, if you want to make some money, just drive for DoorDash or Uber or something. I'm a sailor, don't worry. You can tell by my sailor shirt. And my alchemist coat. Aha! What have we here? Please have the dolphin cry of the trident repaired as quickly as possible. Also make sure to replace the barometer. The one on board is not as precise as it should be. That's important. The crew was not able to steer clear of the storm in time, which cost us a sail. And be discreet, the Inquisitors are watching. Why do we need to be discreet? We're installing a barometer. Surely that's, like, above board, right? I'm not, a nautical sort of seafaring individual, But I would think installing a barometer is pretty standard practice.
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars.
It's a telescope.
These are called sextants.
Ha Sexted, hey, baby! Ho-ho!
Precisely the course of our ships.
It's funny because it has the word tent in it.
They're nothing but
And tents are where people have sex. Also, sextants aren't used to spy on the stars. They're used to, like, find angles and distances based on horizon versus the waves. It was a sextant, but it was definitely not used to spy on stars.
These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. Oh. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side.
I wouldn't begin to know how this one works. It's a new model, invented recently. It's designed to measure the depths of the oceans. It's extremely useful.
Sure. Also, where do you see this dolphin? Because I don't. I plan to work when River gets in school, but that's only during the school year. Dear husband drives a school bus. I get a job in evenings, but I'm a bum. Actually, my brain is broken, so working is not okay. I can't drive because of syncope. I don't know what syncope is, I'll be perfectly honest. But, I mean, yeah, school bus driver is definitely a... I mean, it's a living.
And that? It looks like a thermometer. And this other machine.
Not great during the summer, though. You definitely want a backup job for that period of time.
It does indeed predict where the weather is going to be. Nothing magic in it either, I can tell you that.
Maybe you can be like a regular bus driver, like Metro Bus or
Instruments
something.
are incredible, and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here. Nor anything diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I've definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor a secret sect or cult. This Domitius.
That's fair. Sometimes you just, you know...
Secrets get the best of him.
Is that like a hereditary thing, or is that more of like a work and stress thing, Ellie?
Allow us to dominate the oceans and discover new worlds. Keeping this secret has enabled us to remain the only ones capable of navigating the high seas.
Everyone just thinks you use a magic of your own.
We were the ones that spread that rumor. It harms our reputation, but protects us from competition.
Touche.
And the story about the Malachor?
I have no way to explain why we don't catch it, but we're not responsible for it. I truly hope you'll...
Maybe saltwater air is good for you. Who knows? I'm gonna assume Malachor, like most diseases, probably doesn't like just hanging out on top of an ocean.
Now our priority is to discover what this great purification is.
I bet it's great and pure. Can only be great and pure with a name like Great Purification, right? Hello, fellow knots. It's just me, a knot, knotting about in Nottingham. Haha! Little Robin Hood joke for you. Do we have Robin Hood in this? Well, whatever. Sherwood Forest, am I right, boys? Alright, back out on the streets. Let's, I'm gonna assume I don't need to be a knot anymore, so I can change back into my, Ordo Lumnis, or whatever his name is. Yeah, let's put my old, outfit back on. Not you, not you. Where is it? Where's my fucking sweet outfit? There it is. Oh, do I have better? No, I don't. I was gonna say, wait a minute. Nope, don't have better. Mineral just can't figure it out. It's not hereditary, maybe stress. I have a handful of meds for that, and it still happens. Boy, the more I find out about people my age, the more I am shocked and bewildered that I'm not on any sort of medication other than, like, one-a-day men's vitamins for just, you know, vitamin health and shit. Like, how did I, of all people, get through life well-adjusted enough that I can just raw dog society like this? I'm a mess, but I don't feel like I need meds or anything. It might be that the one thing I'll say in my mother's favor on streams is that she fought very hard to keep me off of meds my entire life. Even though I probably have minor ADD or ADHD or whatever, she very much was against meds because she knew that they could fuck people up. She was absolutely like, no meds. Tried therapy a few times. Therapist kept saying, we've got to put him on pills. So she was like, we're not going to therapists anymore. And that was that. Haven't had therapy in ages. Don't do meds. I feel like I'm perfectly well adjusted. Or who knows, maybe I'm a repressed wreck. Sorry about that. I'm wearing, like, church garb. I've got the hat. I've got the shirt. Really didn't think you'd come after me. I mean, really. What are you thinking? Is it the cape? I am wearing the cape of your enemy. That might be on me. I think it has something to do with your dad's contact with Agent Orange because it's not been researched much. Yeah, maybe. Good old Agent Orange. What fun that thing is. Purification of knots will begin as soon as they have our... As soon as those we have in our jails will have confessed. Diagram that sentence, I dare you. We will have enough proof then to convince Mother Cardinal to let us act. It's high time we eliminate these heretics who have been allowed to circulate our cities freely. Until then, stay discreet. We would be in a delicate situation if our plan were to be revealed too early.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently.
Well, yeah.
Only she can put an end to this madness.
It's not a great plan. We're just going to blatantly kidnap people and torture them until they confess to being heretics, then use that confession to convince the Mother Cardinal to let us kill every single one of them in a genocide-like rampage. It's ambitious, I'll give you that. But you know what ambitious is usually a polite word for? Stupid! Which it is! So... 3 out of 10 on that plan. Real 3 out of 10 type of plan, if you ask me. It's almost time for me to go get my boy. It's almost time for me to be done. 9 more minutes. Probably the end of this quest. God, that painting. Always judging me. Once I'm done with this quest, I'll, tattle on the Mother Cardinal to these, pagan heretic hunter. You're not the Mother Cardinal.
Yes?
Yes.
I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
What is this about, Domitius?
Well, I don't rightly know.
Trust my hat and facial hair. We're matching! Domicile, or whatever your name is. Speak of the events, speak of theory, reveal the discoveries in the reserve, speak of the project to attack the port. Let's give the theory, I guess.
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears his order's accusations concerning the Nauts. According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives and use a nature-drawn magic. They would also be implicated, therefore, in the appearance of the Malachor.
That is an extremely serious accusation.
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof.
It is a very
other than
serious
the
accusation,
tradition
though.
of secrecy. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile peace of the island.
Also, this.
The Ordo Luminis captured several Nauts, locked them in jails rented to them by the Coin Guard. They were tortured with the singular goal of forcing them to admit heresy. They obtained nothing. If I had not intervened, these men would be dead.
Is this true, Domitius?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpreted the evil. I would have never allowed...
Of course not.
These Nauts are now
Oh, a
united
simple
with their captain, and
misunderstanding.
I am certain they would be most eager to bear testimony. Following up on the accusations of Bishop Domitius, I wanted to verify for myself what this was all about. I went to take a look at their storerooms and saw what they contained.
And are you going to tell them? You know how vital this information is to us.
Your secrets have already nearly cost the lives of your own men. It's time they were revealed. There were neither idols nor objects of any ritual, nor even anything magical, and absolutely nothing that could be attributed to the origin of the Malachor. I found nothing but measuring instruments and
Even,
diverse navigational machines.
If I go ahead and spoil the secret that they're not using magic to plumb the depths and mysteries of the oceans, it's just measuring equipment. It's not like anyone else knows how to use or make this equipment, so surely the Knots still have a monopoly on being the ocean-faring people, right?
I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminous, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on
And I wanted to clear it up.
that effectively detailed an attack. A great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Naught building and make prisoner of every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Naughts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Naughts?
That's a really good point.
Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later time their fate. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention.
I don't want to be dependent on heretics. What the hell's wrong with you? We're on an island. They control the boats. Of course we're dependent on them.
To your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
That's a really good point. This guy's still allowed to just stand next. Okay, well. None of you had anything to say about that. You're all praying here. Alright, well, let's go tell the guy that, hey, you're all cool. Turns out, guy with the evil mustache was just evil the whole time. Who would have seen that coming? Certainly not I. With my mustache that isn't evil. And, we can all go home happy. And be done until Friday. Because I'm not streaming Thanksgiving. That would be absurd. It would actually be perfectly fine if I didn't have, you know, family obligations to go and do. Where is the travel point? There's a fireplace right there. That'll let me travel. Speaking of confessions under torture, a great way to start any conversation. I've heard a lot of knowledge about the subject that say torture is more or less pointless, and a confession gotten under torture is more or less always bogus. I mean, yeah. It depends on how much torture, obviously. But, this is my house. It is my house. Can I just go in? I can. Fuck your note! Ha! I'm evil. I ignore your notes. I have to sleep on this? I don't have a bed? Are you... What? Where the hell? What's upstairs? Where's my bed? Why am I sleeping on animal skin 1 inch from the fire? Just let me sleep at the damn bed. I can. All right, never mind. I take it all back. As I was saying, yeah, a person will speak after removing one nail. There's no reason to remove the other nails. Basically, torture is just an outlet for dumb sadists. I mean, you're not wrong. Once, The only time I think torture can be effective like that is in the event that, like, you know the person has information that they're withholding from you. Like, mild spoilers for Yakuza here. There's a scene in one of the Yakuza games where Party A knows that the person B has information that they want. They, like, know that he has it. He's made it very clear he has this information. They kidnap and torture him to try and get that information out of him. It doesn't work. He's not telling them, ultimately, so it doesn't really help the point that torture is anything other than pointless for sadists. But, at the very least, they were trying to extract information that they knew the party had. So, the attempt at torture makes more sense than just pointless confess to your sins, damn you, torture.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Examples of that are, I assume, few and far between, however, than just torture for the sake of torture.
I've settled the problem in San Mateus. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminous. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you.
Okay, if she mentions the instruments...
We discovered this island Nearly 2 centuries
Or
ago,
that.
a few decades
Hold
ago,
on, wait, let me
we
work.
sold the discovery to your
No! Was that convincing?
Then,
Do you think she bought my surprise?
we transported some lords, men, and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion.
Who would do
Their
that?
actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Fredee was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new city.
Sounds exciting.
Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
How?
You must have had your doubts.
How's that? Think she bought it?
You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
Is she buying my surprise here?
But I know who my mother is, and
I understand how difficult
Because,
this is
like,
to
I'm not gonna lie.
and I wouldn't know why.
This was like one of the most
kept this from you
foreshadowed
this
plot
time.
points I've ever
In the
seen in a
end,
game.
we
Pretty
decided to
fucking
sell the
obvious,
secret
both of
location
those
the
secrets
island
she
to
just
other
revealed.
nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. I can't believe it.
Alright, by my logic, we're at the end of the stream. Speak to Constantine and inform Constantine. Alright. Our next missions both involve going to talk to Cousin Constantine, which is Jim Dandy. I have no idea how close I am to the end of this game, if I'm even halfway. But hey, Friday is going to be a longer stream to make up for the fact that I'm not streaming Thursday. Tune into that as we go and chat with our Cousin Constantine. It'll be a fun time, a post-Thanksgiving stream. Might have some wine, might have some booze of some sort. Might see if I can get some cake to celebrate. That doesn't make any sense. I'll have cake for my birthday. I don't need it after Thanksgiving. I just want cake, alright? Sue me. But, anyway. Till then, love you all. Be good people. Have a good rest of the week. A happy Thanksgiving to everybody, regardless if you are American, celebrating it or not. Enjoy your Thursday the 25th. Whatever reason you have for celebrating, go for it. Love you all. Be good people. Have a beautiful time.